Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat.
I just hopped up out the train, about to do another show. Cashing my checks in, then I do the woo. Either I'm fast or the city really slow, cause I'm passing them like, bro, let's go. Oh, they mad, huh? Oh, they mad, huh? The gag is I'm a shade anyway. But the gag is I'm a show out all day. And the gag is they gon' tune in anyway. These bitches could never. Let's go. Well, I'm back for another week, and although I don't have on my gagging merch, this is my sweater too, so it's all about how I can promote everything in my world. All right, so this is Gagging with Jason Lee, and we have an exciting show tonight because I always think about how I can make the show messier every week, and ain't nobody gonna be messier than Bobby Lytes. So Bobby Lytes will be coming up later on in the show. Now, let me tell you something. I can't hear my sound effects. So if I can't hear my sound effects, I know they can't. All right, well, listen, Bobby Lytes is one of my favorite people. As you know, he and I kissed each other on Wild 'N Out, so there's nobody funnier or messier to do this with than Bobby Lytes. And we need to get these sound effects together because I'm not doing a full show without sound effects tonight. No, I'm not. I need to have all of my gagging sippy cups, all of my shady messages, all of the things that I played last week repeatedly over and over and over. So anyhow, what I love about Bobby is that Bobby literally lives in his own truth. Do you know how many people are out here in Hollywood not living in their own truth, but yet they all on your Instagram, all in your dreams, all in your bedroom? Still not fucking working. Anyway, so we have a full show coming up today, and Bobby will be here, so we're going to definitely gag on that, and you'll be able to call back in. You'll be able to call in or go live with me to talk directly to me about what you think about the show. But until then, I got to tell you how to get the merch. Now, you could also get this at the same website. This is all the gagging merch that we have here at Hollywood Unlocked. We have backpacks, we have coffee mugs, t-shirts, sweaters, socks. We have masks, we have fanny packs, backpacks, phone cases, even notebooks if you got people going to school. And for those of you that don't know anything about none of that, but you do know about the holidays coming up, you can also get holiday merch because we got you in full effect. You can get, there we go. Got to get a shit together. Anyway, you can get holiday shirts, socks, mugs, all the different things here at Hollywood Unlocked, caps, and a pillow if you want to lay your head on something soft. All right, listen, and for those of you talking about laying on something soft, it's not the actual transition, but either way, you can become a member by joining our YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com right now /Hollywood Unlocked and click join, you'll be able to get some of our favorite emojis. Now, we're adding emojis to this, so if you haven't done that yet, go to youtube.com /Hollywood Unlocked. Make sure that you are subscribing so you can get access to all of these emojis. Do that now. All right, now, this is the part of the show where I got to put this up so that way I don't get sued because I'm one lawsuit away from being clear of all lawsuits. And that's this form right here. This tells you that I'm going to be talking about shit your kids shouldn't hear. And if you don't care about your kids, fuck it, let them listen to the show. It also says that there's a lot of things I'm going to be using in the show that I have the right under law because of fair use. And it says that Gag Nation has reckless ass mouths, so the things that they show up and say have no reflection on me or the show. So sue them. All right. Now, before we even get into the first thing, all of you can stop DMing me about my man who unfortunately has gotten engaged. Him. Damn. I have been fighting. Get her off my screen. I've been fighting to fall in love with somebody who can be the egg to my yolk, who could be the shell to my unhatched chicken. I have been fighting for Kelly Oubre. I'm not going to get into it tonight because I am fucking angry and I want to be happy, but I just don't have it in me right now. So I'm going to talk about this on my podcast tomorrow when I have slept through it and said my prayers. Put it back up one more time. Fuck. That's all I'm going to say. But congratulations, but fuck. All right, well, fuck it. I had to get that out because I wasn't even going to do the show tonight. I almost canceled the show because I just think the world does not fucking work in my favor. And I'm sick and tired of waking up every day and working and the universe not give me back the one thing I prayed for. I asked for one fucking thing. There's a whole bunch of NBA niggas out here. Why you couldn't? Okay, I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I'm going to fucking save it for tomorrow. Fuck. Anyway, it's the Tea with Jason Lee. Fuck. All right. Well, wait. Now listen, I don't know who had a worse moment. Me, with the fact that that nigga done left me. I mean, well, he didn't leave me, but you know what I mean? Like, left the idea of being with me for her, or him. Because this fight had me in my house wondering why two of my grandfathers were sitting in a little square box beating each other up for some money. Now, I understand Mike Tyson got money and Roy Jones Jr. I don't know what your financial situation is. But I thank God that my best friend is a boxer who don't need to go out. I'm not gonna be too disrespectful on the age because these niggas can still fight. But either way, these two got into a fight the other day. And the boxing world came together, baby, to witness two historical figures. Mike Tyson, who was was the best boxer hands down in the 80s when I was in a group home. Okay, I was fighting to get out of the group home. He was fighting. He was just fighting, beating people up on the streets, beating them up in the ring. He was beating up his girl. Yep, he was beating Robin Givens. Either way, he didn't show up to beat up Robin this week. He showed to beat up Roy Jones Jr. And so they came out of retirement to go head-to-head. Now, even though they've been in both weight classes, this is not the first time Mike beat somebody in a different weight class because Robin Givens either way, this is them at the weigh-in, okay? So now I don't know about you, but I was looking for the print. Because, see, Iron Mike knew what he was doing, taking the picture in these black Versace drawers up against the black photo because he knew the black would blend and we wouldn't be able to see one nut versus the other. Now, Roy Jones Jr., I hate a nigga with saggy underwear. Like, I lost a lot of weight, and so some of my underwear is saggy, but I wear them as shorts now. I don't even wear them as underwear. Roy Jones Jr. got these broke-ass boxers on, and when I look at him next to Mike, I'm like, okay, clearly Mike did better because he went and bought Versace. Like, he knew we were going to be looking at your drawers and determining what your bank account looked like based on your underwear. And the fact that Roy Jones Jr. has a saggy draws and no print tells me that he came up short even before he got in the ring. Now, they went for 8 2-minute rounds, which is 16 minutes, and it resulted in a draw. Now, although I don't ever want to find myself on the other side of either boxer, some of those punches were they were a little delayed. It reminded me of Raul, who called the police on me when I was in school. But that was a whole other subject I've talked about. But I think the person who took the show, I don't know if you watch this, was Uncle Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was a special guest commentator, and he had all of Twitter talking about his sidebar comments. I got them for you in case you didn't see it, because some of y'all didn't want to pay for the $49.99. I understand. You still trying to pay for that Plan B. You know, somebody asked me to PayPal them some money so they can go and pay some girl for the Plan B. I sent it to him in exchange for a dick pic. But anyway, take a look at the video. Go ahead.
And Mike Tyson all over Roy Jones Jr. Snoop. This shit like two of my uncles fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this shit. Come on. Meet me back here, huh? Get up in there, Roy. Shit, in and out. 12 hours.
Now, this is what happens when you let a nigga who's smoking a lot of marijuana do commentate. Now, you know damn well Snoop was not going to go on any script. I got papers. That I have to follow. We know damn well Snoop Dogg ain't following no script. Now that was the highlight of the night, I believe. Are you going to scroll up or what? Okay, we'll get with it because I got to show. I can't. That was not the only highlight of the night for the most part. I mean, it was hilarious, right? But the highlight for me, well, I'm not even going to say for me because I'm not going to disrespect my brother like that. Y'all, I left it to y'all to do it. That was when a YouTuber showed up and knocked a whole nigga out. Now, I didn't even know who Nate Robinson was. Do we have a picture of Nate and Jake? I don't even know who Nate Robinson is because I don't follow sports unless it's somebody that I'm trying to date. But the only one person I was trying to date is on his way to get married, so we're not even going there. But go back to the picture with these two. Now, YouTuber Jake Paul, we all know he does a lot of stunts. And I'll be honest, when I heard he was going to fight, I thought he would be knocked out in the first round. But to my surprise, Jake Paul must have been putting in the work because he showed up and shocked everybody by knocking the black man out in the second round. Now, here's the deal. Who landed 8 punches? Nate? Jake only landed 8 punches and knocked him out? See, I want 49 of my dollars back. Y'all can keep the 99 cents. But that's the problem, right? That's the problem. And I'm going to tell you, there's times I've been at the club, specifically the white club, and they get to playing Jeezy or Gucci, and everybody get to drinking that, sipping on that brown juice and feeling really good. The brown juice that the Bell twins was drunk off last week. They were so goddamn drunk, I don't even know if they know what they said last week. But we'll get to that later. This is the problem when y'all go to these white clubs. Y'all be seeing these white boys out there with this blonde wig and shit, and y'all think I'm going to whoop their ass. And then this happened.
He's singing the hymns. He's trying to get
See, now I take magnesium to go to sleep. Baby, my head hurt. Do it again. I can't even watch it. Okay, boom. And then I didn't even get a chance to commentate it because he knocked his ass out so fast. Now, Jake, he still stayed a good, he was a good sport. He was better than I was expected. He said, I thank you, Nate. And what he really wanted to say was, nigga, I knocked you out. I thank you for that quick check. Now I'm back over here on YouTube. But either way, social media, Black Twitter don't let nobody live it down. And this is why I feel like as a people, we got to start taking responsibility for the things that we say and do because we can hurt some feelings. Now, I didn't do this. Y'all did it. I'm not taking a responsibility because,
But I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me.
But these was the tweets. This person said, no way. Why they have poor Simba holding the nigga up? Then, when you say your boy crib and he ain't got no extra covers, when you stay at your boy crib. Okay. Nate Robinson reading all the tweets about him, Tyson versus Jones, with a big indent in his forehead. Susan, excuse me, Nathan, you can't be sleeping on the job, hun. Record scratches. Here we go again. Hold on, let me just go. I bet y'all wondering how I ended up like this. Well, let me take y'all back to the beginning. The internet is cold-blooded. There's a Nate Robinson challenge now on Lord. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to lay out and act dead and say we're Nate Robinson. That's the disrespectful shit y'all be doing. That's why when you come to my house for sex and you pull out your phone, I make you put it in the kitchen. Put your phone in the microwave, nigga. You're not bringing that phone in here because you're not going to never have no photos, no receipt of me that you will leak out and start a whole challenge. Ever. My barber can't take photos. My niggas can't take photos. I don't even take photos because I don't even trust myself. But anyway, my boy Floyd Mayweather, though, he did come to Instagram to support Nate. This is what he said. A lot of people agree with him. He said, Nate, I'm proud of you, and I will always stand behind you, all my brothers. I will never kick my brother when he's down. It's okay for people to voice their opinions on social media, but no black athletes or black entertainers, especially black NBA players, should make a mockery out of you. We are supposed to all stand with each other through good, bad, and ugly. I'm here to uplift you and let you know we all love you and congratulate you just for making an effort. Go to the video one more time. No. Sorry, you got knocked the fuck out, and that was funny. Listen, we don't watch boxing to watch you guys hold hands and squirt glitter out your ass. We watch boxing to see you get knocked the fuck out. And Floyd, you know I love you to death. I just spent Thanksgiving with you, and the turkey's still good and settling in my stomach. But you know damn well you'd have knocked a lot of people out that the world done laughed at. Yeah, that shit was funny. But I get what he's saying. Because typically this is where T.I. would be attacking somebody black, right? Trying to bring the black man down. So finally we need somebody like Floyd to stand up for a brother, even if he can't stand up for himself. All right, well, anyway, after the dust settled online, Nate finally went to his Instagram to post something from the Friday movie. Now, I have to admit, I haven't watched all the Friday movies because I don't smoke weed. And honestly, I don't find weed smoking movies to be funny because I just don't relate. Like, everybody that I've ever tried to watch Friday with has been smoking weed, and they're high and laughing on top of the high. And it's just like, high people make me sick. Now, I can relate to drunk people like the Bell twins, because, you know, they don't have after last week, they don't have no decorum. They don't give a fuck. We need to do a clip of them talking and trying to explain shit because they did not even make sense. I know one of them had to check out early because she was too fucking drunk and left the other one here by herself. And I don't even think she know what happened. I don't even think she know her sister left. Now, you know when a twin don't know that the other twin is doing shit, you know that's some dysfunctional ass shit. Exactly. Well, this is what Nate Smith, what's the boy name? Nate Robinson. Nate fall down, got up again, Robinson played. Take a look.
Kids today are nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some.
Unfortunately, Mr. Witherspoon is dead, and so is that video. I just can't buy into the excuse. You got knocked out, and you have more courage than me because I ain't getting in the ring to knock nobody out because honestly, I'd be out getting pistols afterwards. Either way, Jake Paul got his nose broke before the fight. This is a picture of his face. Now, the sad part is that this isn't what Nate Robinson did to him. This is what he did. I don't know what happened. Maybe, he fell on a concrete floor. Well, this is what he should have looked like after the fight, but he didn't. And I'll say, One thing about Jake and Nate Robinson, I'm going to give them their props because they had the courage to get in the ring. Because, baby, when I tell you a lot of us would not been able to do it. Now, again, y'all know I'm me. And if you know me and you've been following me for a while, you know damn well this is not the only thing that I was tuned in for. I had my snacks sitting around me. By the way, shout out to one of my little spoon in New York City who I'm coming to cuddle with this week. I know you're watching. Please don't judge me. I love you. All right, look. So I had my snacks there. not people. I had my food. And there was another snack that was in the fight that y'all didn't even talk about online, but he won. Let me put a picture up. Okay. This is Jermaine Ortiz. Now, listen, baby, when I tell you that I wanted to do laundry and just rub him across them abs when he came out there, that look, the little pink shorts. No, go back to the shorts. I don't even like salmon right now. I ain't even eating salmon. But when I saw these shorts, I wanted to eat. Go to the next photo. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He got like 10. Get your mouth off my man. Don't fuck around now. All right, well, listen, this ain't my man. Go back to the first photo. Jermaine. Now, I'm not going to be a creep. And I know you knocking motherfuckers out. But, baby, when I tell you, if you ever come to L.A., as long as you ain't got a license to punch nobody here, I will take you wherever you want to go. This is a fine motherfucker right here. Now, I also tell you, that little spoon I spoke of in New York, he looked just as good, if not better than that. So, yeah, I'm going to call you after the show. All right, so look, bye, uncles, grandfathers. All right, listen. Y'all can't tell me that boy wasn't fucking fine. And I text him today to tell him I was gonna talk about him on the show. So Jermaine, don't judge me, nigga, because I don't give a fuck. And you saw Kelly Oubre, he's engaged now, and me and my little spoon might need some Tupperware. Either way, all right. Now, I don't even like talking about this next person in a derogatory way because the last time I did, it took me 35 minutes to get him off the phone. He's back in the news. Now, I'm on an app called Clubhouse. If you don't have Clubhouse, I'm not here to endorse it because I don't got no motherfucking stake in it. But there's an app out there called Clubhouse. You got to get invited to it. It's some other shit. And either way, there's a lot of conversations going on Clubhouse. And Kevin Hart, who's allegedly an investor in Clubhouse, set Clubhouse on fire this past week. I came in at the tail end of it because people were pinging me to come and hear what was happening, but I was busy talking to my little spoon. So Kevin recently came out with a new Netflix documentary, or not new Netflix stand-up called Zero Fucks Given. And apparently he filmed this whole thing during the pandemic and during COVID in his own house. So people were saying that, you know, it was whack and he shouldn't have did it. And there were people who would mask on. There wasn't a big audience. And they said that he was, quote, not funny. And so people were saying that he was unfunny. And there was one part of it where he discussed his 15-year-old daughter, Heaven. Now, I know her, the mother of her child, Heaven. Her name is Tori Hart. She's been on my show a few times. She's amazing. This is Kevin and his daughter. This is a picture of them. Now, let me say this. You guys are going to be surprised at what I have to say because I'm actually on Kevin's side with this. Where's the gagging? I'm on Kevin's side with this. Kevin is a comedian. And let's be very clear. I grew up in the era, most of us grew up in the era with Eddie Murphy, with Richard Pryor, with real comedians that said some real raw shit. What's the black guy's name who be on the all black shit? Paul Mooney. If you've ever listened to Paul Mooney, Sanford and Son, whatever his name is, Della Reese, Eddie Murphy, Adele Givens, Monique when she was in her prime before she told Oprah to suck her dick and then the whole world just drowned her out. Kevin Hart is trying to do what they did, but he's doing it in a more modern world with technology like social media where, people can have a conversation in real time. And so a lot of people think that Kevin has lost his funny because, he's eating good. His life is good. He don't have the ex-wife drama. He don't have all of that stuff. But in his new stand-up, he joked that his daughter once told him, quote, "Dad, I don't like Rob no more. I like this boy named Tim." And he said instantly in his mind, he said, "My daughter is a hoe. This is some hoe shit. This is some hoe activity right in front of my face." Now, I want to know what y'all think, and y'all can tell me, but I think as a comedian, you got to find shit that's funny. And honestly, there were days where Eddie Murphy and them was saying fag and using words that we could never even say in our own homes these days. And so I think now we've become an overly sensitive community and society where a comedian can't crack jokes about his own daughter. Now, I just was hiking the other day, and I went all the way down the hill and then all the way back up. And on the way back up, I told my homeboy, I'm going to have a daughter. And when I have a daughter, I'm going to teach her to be a bad bitch. And if I have a son, I'm going to teach him how to be a bad bitch. Why? Because I want to raise a bad bitch. But who are you to tell me that my kid can't be a bad bitch? You're not even going to care that I want a bad bitch until I become super famous and you want to hold me to a different set of standards. So Twitter didn't like the jokes. Specifically, Black Twitter didn't like the jokes because white Twitter don't give a fuck. They laugh at all the shit we doing out here in these fucking streets. Atlanta clubs, twerking and shit, motherfuckers catching COVID, dying. White people just laughing on Twitter because you niggas got to go to the strip club. This is what some tweets said. Take a look. This person said, Kevin Hart calling his 13-year-old daughter a hoe for having crushes while also being the guy who cheated on his ex-wife with his current wife and then cheated on his current wife who was heavily pregnant with someone he met at a club is just men in their audacity. I didn't see this tweet before the show. So let me just say, Kelvin Byers did that. Go to that nigga's Instagram, Kevin, because I didn't even see this. Fuck. I have no friends because of the Gag Nation. You motherfuckers have ruined my life. But I love you, and I keep showing up because you make me feel all good. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, Hollywood don't like me anymore. They didn't like me before, but them niggas don't like me at all because of this show. They like gagging. The fuck? We had to put up with your podcast, you son of a bitch. Now we got to hear you once or maybe twice a week sitting up with these drunk-ass fucking twins and this nigga Zaydon with a pressing curl and Christina with this fake-ass Birkin bag. And Amberlynn, who shows up with a black and mild bitch, can't even get a goddamn blunt. You know what I mean? But Hollywood is mad about this motherfucking show. Kevin, come here. Come here. Come here. Nope. That motherfucker did it. Go to his Instagram. Well, there's another tweet. This person said, just to be clear, Kevin Hart ain't been funny with stand-up since his ex-wife quit writing for him. Underneath everything, misogynoir is a large part of him. And this other person said, so you mean to tell me Kevin Hart was on Clubhouse calling all the black women in the chat hoes, doubling down on slut-shaming his 15-year-old daughter, talking over and gaslighting black women, defending R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, letting other men threaten black women, etc. Now, let me be very clear. This is what I understand to happen. Kevin was invited into a room where the title of the room was Kevin Hart is not funny. His friend and friend to the show, Spank Horton, who's been a co-host on my podcast, he pinged Kevin, and then Kevin logged into the chat. So people were telling him how he wasn't funny. Now, here's my thing. If you invite me in a room where you say Jason Lee's a colorist, Jason Lee's a fag, Jason Lee's an asshole, Jason Lee's a punk, and you open it up for me to be a part of that conversation, bitch, you better pull up your panties because I'm coming for you. And I don't give a fuck who you are. Dick, balls, pussy, titties, I'm coming. Hold on, there's so many buttons on here. The whole motherfucking room. And you better be ready, bitch. Because if you're a cancer patient, if your kid got one eye, If your mama lost her breast in a shootout with the cartel, if your daddy dick stopped working after the transsexual bit it off, whatever the fuck your shit is, if I find out, bitch, when it's on, it's motherfucking on. You can't call me out and tell me I ain't shit and then expect me to follow your motherfucking rules because you got the moral authority, bitch, and I'm talking about my child. I'm not funny, but you still watching me. You still watching. I'm still getting paid, bitch. You sitting at home with your Lee press-on nails and your box wine watching Housewives of Atlanta, waiting for Nene Leakes to come back, but she over there with them weak-ass homosexuals, and you talking shit about me, and I'm sitting up in my motherfucking palatial mansion with my dog with clipped ears and the bitch who stayed with me after I cheated. Not calling her a bitch like that, but you know what I mean? The one that you spoke of in the tweets. Y'all are surprised I'm standing up for Kevin. Kevin is not my friend. Let's be very clear. I've had one conversation with Kevin, but I'm going to stand with him on this one because you cannot bring this man into a room where you're saying he's not funny and there's thousands of people in there talking about him and him not say something. So what I understand is when he got in, he started talking about it, and then women were talking, and then people in the room one woman in the room allegedly said that all of his friends were, quote, dick writers, talking about Spank Horton and all the other comedians who were part of his team. And then they all started jumping on the women, talking over the women. There was a conversation about Kevin supporting Bill Cosby or something to that nature. And so it became a thing where the men were disrespecting the women, and then it all got lumped into Kevin Hart disrespecting black women. And then, you know, telephone, it started going roll out. And again, I may not know all the details because I wasn't in the room. I'm telling you what I've been able to pick up from the conversation with multiple people who were in the room and who had heard about it. And so I text Kevin, I DM Kevin in Instagram, and I said, I don't know if this is marketing genius or if you just pissed the whole world off, but there are multiple chat rooms going on right now about fuck Kevin Hart. But anyway, Kevin Hart said this about Clubhouse. Now, when we have Gag Nation later, y'all can pop up and tell me what you want, but take a look.
Full of tent. It's a conversation. But we're living in a day and time where everything you say, well, wait a minute, we can hold you on and we can make you fucking fall. That's the world we're in, which brings us back to the topic of conversation to wrap it all around, where we were discussing, Kevin, are you affected by this? Kevin, how do you feel? I love the narrative behind the conversation, once again, because it's marketing, it's advertising, but bringing everything back, this is why I'm not affected, because there's a high level of ridiculous attached to every conversation. So if you know the answers, wait a second. So if you know the answers to your questions, if you're asking them still, well, you're only asking them to create a world of negativity. You just said, I don't believe that you feel that way. So then why continue to push the narrative? Because you want something negative.
Now, I'm going to tell you where I grew respect for, this is what he said on Clubhouse. That was the Clubhouse conversation. So you kind of hear how the conversation started, what the vibe was, right? Now, I'll tell you where I do have respect for Kevin Hart. When I did that 7-minute and 37 post where I talk shit about him on Problematic, you can go to youtube.com/Hollywood Unlocked. You can go look up Problematic. It was one of my first ones, over 100,000 views or something crazy. But people, baby, when I tell you, I leveled him out, and he called me. He called me to have a conversation. We had a civil 35-minute conversation where we talked about how I felt he wasn't supporting black media and how I felt he should do more. He told me how he felt about what I had said. And, you know, we walked away from that feeling like we both heard each other, and we had a very amicable conversation. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a dick writer. I have no problem telling nobody what I feel and what I think, whether it's Kevin Hart, whoever it is. So I will say Kevin did listen to me, and he committed to coming on the show, my podcast. And so we look forward to having him at some point. But he later went to Instagram to fully explain himself because, you know, when you have social media, that's your platform to explain yourself. And this is what he said.
All right, guys, look, we got to stop. All right, stop with the false narrative. It's a false narrative that's being created. If you were in the Clubhouse and a part of the conversation, this wasn't about black women. It wasn't about me going against black. Stop. The question was asked about the joke about my daughter and me referencing my daughter having hoe-like activity. I gave an answer to it. Here's what it is, guys. I'm not calling my daughter a hoe. I'm saying what she did is hoe-like activity. I called 3 former hoes that I knew and asked them, is this hoe-like activity? We had a conversation about it, a good back and forth. There was never a black woman and black man back, never. So stop with that false narrative first and foremost. Also understand, guys, there is no other way to market or promote because we're in a pandemic. I can't go and do the talk shows that I once did or go out and do the public stunts. I have no other way to market and promote except to go viral. I have to create conversation back and forth. That's the marketing promotion attached to my now special. It's common sense here, guys. Marketing, promotion. That's why I was in Clubhouse. Marketing, promotion, conversation. Hence, it leads to streams. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. 0 fucks given, streaming now. But stop with the false.
So I told you, I text Kevin and I asked him, was this marketing genius? He didn't respond, but he did double down on the fact that he is coming on the show. So Kevin, we're waiting for you to come here. And I'm riding with you on this one because, again, I don't know that we have to be overly sensitive. Now, that does kind of contradict what I said about him using the fag word or making gay jokes. Not fag word, but when he made the gay jokes. Maybe I had a change of heart. I get to do that. I had a change of heart. I'm so fucking funny that I don't even try. Like, I didn't even think. Change of heart. All right, cool. Bye, Kevin. All right, look. So speaking of stuff back in the day, my friends told me, my friends are so protective of the brand. Like, ooh, Jason, you get on that show gagging and you just start running your fucking mouth. And then all of a sudden there's problems. And I'm like, yeah, so who fucking cares, right? Back in the day, when I discovered an app called Twitter, I used to say all of the vile things that I used to think about, okay? I said shit that pissed a lot of people off. And everybody wanted me to apologize for every little thing. One of the things I said that I didn't apologize for was when I said that I was the leader of the mulatto mafia. Now, I didn't even know what the fuck mulatto meant in terms of it being a disrespectful term. I guess white people named black and white people mulattoes. I knew I was black and white, and I said I'm the leader of the mulatto mafia. It was a funny thing I used to say on Twitter, but I guess now in our overly politicized world, we're not supposed to say that. Well, this girl right here, her name is Mulatto. That's what the fuck her name has been for I don't know how long. She called herself Mulatto, and I feel like if your mama named you Bruce, well, you could be called Caitlin, but if your mama named you Mulatto, you can call yourself Mulatto. So Mulatto was recently dragged for identifying as who she identifies as black on social media, right? Are you gonna go or what we gonna do? Sit here for the rest of the night? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start calling my production now. I can't play around. T.S. Madison said, just make a joke out of it. Hell nah. Stay on top of shit. All right. Mulatto was recently dragged. Now she identifies as black on social media. Now you can look at the girl. Do we have a full-size picture of the girl? Okay. This is Mulatto? Because I thought she looked different. Don't we have another picture of her? Oof. Damn. Do we have another picture? That's it? Okay, well, shit, she got money now. Okay, either way, she identifies as being black on social media. Let me say this. I identify as being black on and off social media, even though my mama white. Okay. So can you back up, please? She identifies as black. I identify as black. That doesn't necessarily mean that we don't acknowledge our white side. I am black, Italian, and Greek. She is black and mulatto. It is what it is. She identifies as black. Okay. And she said back in the past interview, she doesn't like to call herself black or white. But now I guess she's black. And at the time, she said she actually would prefer to be called mulatto. And that now she uses that as her stage name. So in a new interview, She hinted at the possibility of changing her name because it's controversial. And now she wants to change this controversial stage name from Mulatto to her alternative nickname, Big Lotto. See, now I got a problem with that. The only Big Lotto we should be talking about is the shit that we never win when we go to 7-Eleven. That's the only Big Lotto I want to talk about. The Big Lotto I want to talk about is the shit they keep giving to old white people who are going to die and ain't even going to live to enjoy the fucking shit. I'm so sick of seeing these old-ass white people in Poughkeepsie, wherever the fuck Poughkeepsie is, winning $300 million when you know you about to die in 4 years, 3 years max. Or you gave it to that black girl that I met with from, where's she from? North Carolina or South Carolina. Anyway, she from somewhere. She can't read or write, paid $20 million to get her man out of prison. He went right back to prison. You giving it to the wrong fucking people. Okay, hold on. Scoop, pull it back a little bit. Let me write your numbers down so I can make a claim on that. Okay. Either way, Big Lotto to me is the lottery that the Bell twin ain't gonna win because she was drunk when she got it anyway. She gonna get drunk and lose the ticket. Okay. So she recently said, and I quote, "I can't say too much because we're working on something right now, but I would be lying if I said it hasn't crossed my mind before. It is a controversy that I hear and see every day as far as my name goes, so I wouldn't be lying to say, no, I never thought of that." Now, here's the problem. I was on the Clubhouse this morning, perusing, listening for another scandal, okay? And people were having a whole conversation about if she wants to go bigger, if she wants to get bigger, she needs to change her name. Fuck that. We can see Bobby Lytes sucking dick on OnlyFans. You mean to tell me she can't be Mulatto? Well, I don't know if he's sucking dick. Vanity's probably sucking dick, you know, his alter ego. But either way, okay, now Mulatto, for those of you that don't know, now let me put a picture of Mulatto with the body. Take a look at this really quick. This is Mulatto, okay? This is what she looks like now. So, like, this is going to be an example of what you ordered versus what you got. Okay? Now, that's what you ordered. Now, if you remember, she was a contestant on the rap game with Jermaine Dupri. Now, if you don't... Now, you know that bandana is holding that lace front tight on that motherfucking head. But you can't knock her because she didn't have no money. And she was only 15. But when she was 15, she said, "I'm passionate about my race. I'm Miss Mulatto." The term mulatto technically is a racial slur. So for those of you that don't know, those of you that ain't black, it means someone that's half black and half white, but it was passed down from the slave master. So it's kind of controversial, okay? And with that controversy, it has created a lot of heat from fans online. And so she said she took the negativity from the word mulatto. She said she took the negativity from the word mulatto. Now, a lot of y'all out here in the street saying the word nigga. So if you don't like the word nigga, how you going to get mad at her for using the word mulatto? So when you come back, I want to know what you think specifically about that, because that's what she said and that's where she's at. All right. So we're going to take a really quick break and then we're coming back with Bobby Lytes. So watch this commercial because this is where you can put your brand if you got the money. Take a look. Those of you that have been following the brand for a long time, you know that we've been waiting to be on TV, and here we are.
Fox Soul presents Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
If there was 100 million right now, would you fight again? I can get 100 million easy. Got a light flex.
That was a hard flex.
It wasn't a hard flex, it was a real flex.
Every Friday.
I truly believe that you guys can go to the top. Appreciate you.
I receive all of that because your energy is, yes, I receive
Stop
all
trying
of
to Floyd.
I'm not. I just
Bye.
like his energy.
How you want to lock? What else can I say? You guys got the keys.
So that's the commercial for our new show on Fox Soul every Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure that you're going and checking that out because we want to keep growing over there. And also, if you have a brand and you want to promote here at Hollywood Unlocked, you know, a lot of you have been sending me what you want to talk about, what you want to promote, but I'm very picky about what we play here because I almost said the Mulatto Mafia. Gag Nation don't want to be looking at no bullshit. So if you're selling box wine, no, unless it's a pretty box. All right, well, look, we got our guest here finally. He's somewhere in Miami wanting to go twerk, so I'm not going to waste too much of his time. Bobby Lytes is here. Bobby, can you hear me?
Up? Yes, I can hear you. What's up, Jason?
Okay, and so listen, where are you at and what are you about to go do? Because it's COVID, and I don't think you believe COVID exists because you be in the streets.
Child, I'm in Miami. I'm about to go to a friend's gathering at this drag performance club. They do check temperatures. You have to wear masks, all that. Listen, I've been on lockdown this whole, for whatever the fuck was going on. We're about to be on lockdown again, so I gotta go get this hot pussy out there and exposed to the boys, okay? It's a men in town from leftover from Thanksgiving, okay? You gotta be down here, actually.
Wait a minute. So Bobby, okay, Bobby's a lot, and I'm glad he's sipping because the more drunk he gets, the more wild he gets. The last time I saw Bobby in person, we were at Cardi B's birthday party, and this was the after party at the hookah lounge. And when I tell you, I wanted to choke Bobby to death because Bobby is going to always be the life of the party, whether he is walking through Twist, whether he is on Love and Hip Hop, or whether he is at Cardi's party. When I tell you, we bought these $1,200 bottles of liquor, and Bobby's ass almost knocked all the bottles over trying to get to the strippers with the ones that we got from Floyd Mayweather.
Yo,
Bobby, do you remember that?
I remember everything, and I think Cardi wanted to choke me out too. Y'all both wanted to choke me out. You, Patience. No, it was Patience. You and Patience.
But the thing that's funny is most of the times when I want to choke a friend out, I'd be like, yo, can you fucking stop? Bobby don't give a fuck. Bobby is in his own world. Those of y'all who are around my age remember the cartoon Bobby's World, where little motherfucker was rolling around on his trike, not giving a fuck what was going on. That be Bobby. Bobby don't care if the whole room don't want him doing some shit. He gonna keep doing what the fuck he want to do, but that's why we love Bobby. Okay, look. So do we have a picture from yesterday loaded in the system or no? Okay, well, I got, no, don't worry. We gonna have to hold that. But look, can we get it up while I got Bobby here? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep talking. All right, so look, Bobby, I don't know if you saw this tea. Oh, no, before I get into the tea. So Bobby and I, y'all know me and Bobby from Wildin' Out. You know him from Love and Hip Hop, but Wildin' Out, me and him won a VMA that we never received, Shade, from MTV for the
Seriously?
for the kiss that was heard around the world. We kissed each other on Wildin' Out. Did you know that it was going to be a big moment after it happened?
I knew it was going to be a big moment because the way it was even presented to me, like it was literally like a big thing. My publicist was there and they're all like, look, Jason, I remember the producers were like, Jason wants you in the green room. They all want you in the green room. You guys have to plan this, whatever. You guys have to go over. I didn't know what was going on, but I just remember Jason saying, and I think I've shared this before, but maybe I haven't, but Jason was like, he's like, okay, bitch, so check this out. You trying to go big or you trying to go big? And I was like, let's go big. And he's like, okay, first here. And he hands me this big ass bottle of Hennessy.
Wait,
like,
don't tell the rest of the tea because it's too much. But let me just say this. I handed Bobby the bottle of Hennessy. And when I tell you we was backstage waiting on prayer down in that bottle of Hennessy, I said, I'm going to go out there and not give a fuck. And Bobby was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm rolling with whatever. And we got out there and did it, but you had to be in the room to feel the energy because the TV show, even though it was lit, it didn't really show you how crazy it went.
Right. And everyone knew, all the producers, everyone knew in that moment that was going to be a big moment for Wildin' Out.
Yeah. And I think for those of you that are watching who are gay, let's be very clear. Bobby is very comfortable in who he is. I think he got lip gloss popping tonight. You know he don't give a fuck. And I am very comfortable in who I am. And so what we wanted to show was that you can be yourself and exist in television, whether it's a show of your own or a show like Wildin' Out in front of an audience who's never seen it, and give the audience a reflection of your community. And I think what we did was beyond, it was more than kissing. You know, it was, we were showing young Black gay men that they can show up on TV and be themselves. And I mean, we got a lot of good feedback. Did you hear a lot of good feedback?
I got nothing. I heard nothing but good feedback. I mean, I didn't. Even my straight homeboys were like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, everyone loved it. Like, it was a moment.
That you ain't got straight homeboys. You got straight homeboys whose dicks you ain't sucked yet. We talk about that in a minute. But speaking of sucking dick, you know, wait, before we get into sucking dick, Bobby, you see how we go from inspiration to ghetto? So Bobby, you know, the first time I ever met Bobby Lytes and didn't know what a Bobby Lytes was before Love and Hip Hop, do you remember?
I was at Twist, and you kissed my ear or something, and licked me or something, or I licked you or something.
Well, one of us licked each other, but I don't remember. But I remember you had this energy about you. I was like, I don't know who that crazy motherfucker is whoever just licked each other, but that was a lot. And so it was good to see you show up on the show because you keep Miami lit. All right, now look, speaking of sucking dick, let me put this picture up real quick. Hold on, let me put this picture up real quick, okay? So this interview happened yesterday.
Okay, I know, okay.
Take it down. The reason why I put that up is because that is Bobby's man or situation, which we're going to get into in a minute. But before we get into that, and boy, when I tell you that interview, I'm going to have to register all my firearms to sit by my side because it was a lot. A video leaked this week, and I wanted to know if you saw it, Bobby, of Daryl Walls. He's a Christian gospel singer, and it was a video of him. He's pretty cute. It's a video of him that leaked of him kissing another man, and apparently it was meant for close friends on Instagram, but it was leaked. And this was the video for those of you that didn't see it. Take a look.
I don't like you like that. Oh, now you don't like me like that. Nope. Give me a kiss. I'm gonna show the people what you relax.
Damn, that was fucking hot. What did you think about it when you saw it?
I mean, first of all, Jason, I'm gonna go all the way when it comes to defending the community. I mean, I just don't want to seem like the most, how can I say, I just don't want the most cliche statement to come out of my mouth that's expected for me to say, but I will say this much, that, like, the antics that are being painted around this whole entire situation about God, he's being holy and all this, I feel that everyone needs to honestly understand we're living in 2020. God makes no mistakes. And some of the most holiest men and some of the most spiritually inclined people I know are homosexuals. So with that being said, I didn't think there's anything wrong with it. Of course, the rest of the world is blowing it up out of proportion. I honestly still, in this moment, as we speak about it, I don't think it's a big deal. But whatever. I guess it's something that had to be brought to light. Something needs to be, maybe he's going to be the next pioneer, because we all knew Kirk Franklin. I think Kirk Franklin is gay. So, bitch, allegedly. We're going to talk about some shit and tea.
Allegedly.
Y'all should direct that energy to Kirk Franklin too, then, because Kirk Franklin, to me, has been gay his whole career. But allegedly, because he doesn't have a video kissing a guy and living in his true self, it's fine. So he's going to pass under the radar. Whatever. I don't know.
Well, Donnie McClurkin was sucking dick. We all know that because he prayed that spirit away. And I don't care what song your lungs sing. If you suck the dick and it's been down your windpipe, you're pretty much still a homosexual, right? Because you can't really pray the dick sucking away, especially if you busted in your mouth. Donnie?
I know I can't pray the dick away. So I don't know how anybody else is just going to pray the dick away that easy. You must have hated the dick in the first place. I don't know how you go from loving the dick and then trying to pray it away. I'm confused. But anyways, yeah.
You know what I just thought about? Kim Burrell got her whole life and career canceled over hating on homosexuals when she was on Sunday's Best sitting next to a bishop homosexual cocksucking Donnie McClurkin. Or
allegedly.
Former dick sucking Donnie McClurkin. Oh, wait. And now Kirk Franklin is the host of Sunday Best.
They got Kirk Franklin is the RuPaul of the gospel world, okay? I'm sorry, I don't know Kirk. There's no shade to Kirk Franklin. I
don't know her.
Okay, listen. Wait, hold on one more time.
Allegedly.
So listen, in response to the leak, this is what Walls wrote on his official Twitter. Okay, this is his tweet. He said, "You are good. Oh Lord, you are good." Now, I don't know what that means, and I don't know if that was after you got the dick or before. But either way, I will say this to Daryl. Daryl and I have texted a little bit in DMs about him coming on my show way before this happened. And Bobby, I love that you took an opportunity instead of making it messy in response to his situation, to take it as an opportunity to be honest as a person of the LGBTQ community, because at the end of the day, we're all people too. And when you look at the church, I really feel like Black people are harder on the gay Black people in the church when it's white people out here molesting bishops and pastors molesting people in the Catholic Church all day long. You don't think the choir director in every Black church around America is gay? Of course they almost are. Well,
allegedly.
I was in a gay church here in LA one time. Didn't know I was in a gay church. I was in the middle of the prayer and a nigga tapped me on the back talking about, can I get your number? For what? To lay hands on me, nigga? No. Come to find out, I was at a whole gay church with a whole gay, the whole congregation was gay except for the pastor.
Allegedly.
I mean, I turned out as gay as a lamp, and I was in a church choir, and I've been baptized and everything. I've been sanctified, and I have a personal relationship with God. I feel God move through me at certain times, and He speaks to me whether people want to believe it or not. I'm touched by the Spirit from time to time, especially when it comes to doing good deeds and good work, because I do have that in me, and I do lead a life of how I'm able to stay blessed and afloat amongst my messy persona is the fact that in my real life, I'm always doing what needs to be done to get back and doing, like, playing my part. So with that being said, I know that God exists here on earth, and I feel that the God that people has painted Him out to be is not who He is, period. Like, He, you know what I'm saying? Like, He doesn't hate gay people, and He doesn't, like, I don't know, but leave that to Christians. He does.
Have you ever been fucked, Bobby, and said, God, this is good?
Want me to tell you the God honest truth?
Yes.
I've been fucked before, and I said, oh my fucking God.
See? And there's a song that says, call on Him. Call on Him. You got to call on Jesus. I don't think that's what they meant, but that there is a song.
I'm not trying to make a mockery out of Christianity, because that's not what I'm here to do. But baby, I done called on the Lord's name in all types of situations, okay?
Or the condom busting, you go, God.
I'm like, oh God.
God, I need you, Lord. All right, look, enough of that. Daryl, I got your back, not in a gay way. Come on the show. Let's talk about I support you. I ride with you. And I hope that people in the church are a lot more tolerant, because this is what keeps so many of your tambourine playing deacons in the closet. All right, well, look, there's another girl in the news, LisaRaye McCoy. This is the picture of LisaRaye, in case you don't know who she is. She always wears white. She's our sister over at Fox Soul. We love LisaRaye. But recently, during an episode of Cocktails with Queens, LisaRaye mentioned that she heard Halle Berry had some bad poo-poo, that she's not good when she's in bed. And the conversation started out about producer Hitmaker and his relationship, or alleged relationship, with Natari Naughton and Tia Marie. But then Selena Johnson, who's a co-host on the show, said, I quote, I can't imagine Toni Braxton not being able to put it down with the amount of love songs this girl got. You don't know what she been doing in the bedroom. It's just like Halle Berry. And that's where LisaRaye jumped in and said, quote, all words, no action. And so Claudia Jordan caught it and was like, hold on. What is that they said? What did you say? And that's when LisaRaye said, that's what she heard, and that's what they say. And she went on to basically say that she's not any good in bed. So Halle Berry clapped back, baby. Now Halle Berry is rich and sitting up somewhere getting dicked down by somebody who probably loves her, minding her own damn business. And this is what she said on Twitter. She said, Miss LisaRaye, and she added her. Now, you know when somebody at you on Twitter, they want all the smoke. She said, ask my man, Ben Hunt. He'll tell y'all all y'all need to know. Crying emoji. So Lisa followed up with what Halle had to say, and I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. But Bobby, what you think about that?
So first of all, we need to leave Halle Berry alone. Halle Berry is an icon, and she's minding her business, like you said. And LisaRaye, I like you too. I met you. I got to hang around her. I like LisaRaye too. But I just feel that was kind of I don't know. Seems catty, right? For their age. I don't know. I think for their age, I think that was very like, well, you don't got no good WAP. I got WAP. You don't got WAP. It's like, so now it's like, it's like cougars arguing. Like
I just feel like there's some people that you just don't come for. Like you got to be careful. But so on one hand, it's like LisaRaye, you came for Halle Berry. Like you came for Halle Berry. But then the thug in me says, that's why I love LisaRaye, because she don't give a fuck and she gonna say what she want to say. Now, what I need her to say is whether or not Kelly Price is booked and busy, because I ain't seen her out here during these COVID streets. And I know that a lot of y'all gained 15 pounds and Kelly can't afford to gain no more weight.
Me personally, I would have liked to see Halle Berry come back with a more sickening clapback. Like something more like, you know.
Bitch, when you get an Oscar, talk to me.
So yeah, something very just like
bitch when you ain't wearing all white, let's have a conversation.
Yeah, or even something like she could, you know, just to be like very, very, very like pop culturally like tapped in. She could have been like this WAP talk, Oscars, Emmy Awards, and honey, you can, or something like very just shady, and just let her know like, look, this pussy's still working good, it's still wet, I'm still fucking, and I have an Oscar.
Bitch, did you say that when Roxy fucked your husband?
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like Halle. Now I love LisaRaye and I'm Fox Soul family, so I'm riding with LisaRaye.
Allegedly.
But if you need a clapback, bitch, DM me. I'm here. This is what I'm here for.
I think you should start selling clapbacks. That might be a new thing.
I might write a book called The Clapback You Never Want Heard. Or, you know what I mean? Like just a book of clapbacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Well, LisaRaye did follow up, and this is why I love LisaRaye. She has a heart. And LisaRaye, that wasn't shade towards you. I was saying what Halle could have said, but I'm glad she didn't, because you know you with all the smoke. You from Chicago. Please don't pull up. LisaRaye loves me, and I love her. So LisaRaye, you know the job. You know what I mean?
I love LisaRaye. I love Halle Berry. I love y'all both.
Love LisaRaye. Anyway, so she followed up letting Halle know that she was sorry and that she never wanted to disrespect her when she brought up the rumor during the show, and that she was referring to her sex scene in Monsters Ball. Now, I will say, Halle, I do think Angela Bassett should have won an Oscar before you for What's Love Got to Do with It. No shade. But I feel like they gave it to Halle because she got fucked by a white man. But that's my own, like.
What was the reason, bitch?
That's just what I thought. Okay, enough with that. All right, so listen, go back to the picture from yesterday. Now, let me put up this picture really quick.
Did he take it off, slap you in the face with that big old dick?
I am a professional journalist, Bobby. But anyway, Andre was recently on my podcast. We taped the interview yesterday, and it comes out, I don't know, whenever we can do some editing. That show's going to require a tremendous amount of editing. That's all I'm going to say. But I had to ask about you, and I'm not going to tell you what he said because I want to see what you say. He said that you guys, well, I asked him about you guys, you know, together because, you know, you called here on gagging. Everybody here, Gag Nation, saw that. In case you are a new gagger and you just called in to gag tonight, this was when Bobby and Andre called me, not knowing that I was live on the show. This is what happened. Take a look. Hold on. Jeffree, I'm doing a show. Jeffree and Bobby Lytes. I'm doing a show.
First of all, listen to me. Do not report. Listen, I don't know what's going on when I was in the chat room. Listen, you asked me anything first.
Bitch, I don't ask anybody anything. I ask what I want to ask, and I'm doing my show. I don't care if y'all fucking or not, but y'all gonna have to wait until I'm done because send me the sex tape. Send me the sex tape.
It's coming on OnlyFans. You gotta subscribe.
Now listen, one thing I know about Bobby Lytes, Bobby don't care about no nigga, and he don't grin like that unless there's dick involved. And there was a whole lot of energy in that little phone call that I'm telling y'all could think Love and Hip Hop is scripted. This show's not scripted. Bobby called in to tell me before I call his man, I need to call him, and me and Bobby are like family. So let's be very clear. He was joking and it was funny, but so you guys were together. Now y'all hooked. Now he told me that y'all shot some stuff for OnlyFans. Bobby, is it nasty? Is it, because he didn't tell me how nasty it was. Is it nasty?
It's pretty nasty. But the gag is, you ready for the gag?
What's the gag?
I'm in control of the content. I have the content. So, you know.
You have it. Okay, and so a lot of people have been talking online about your relationship. Were you surprised that it went as viral as it did?
You know, to be honest with you, me and Andre's relationship is not even what people expect. Like, it's literally like, he's free to do what he wants to do. I'm free to do what I want to do. We have an amazing understanding. And like a lot of the jokes that were surrounded around us getting together when we went viral, so to speak, was like, oh, you better guard your shit or watch your shit. But like something I think people should probably know, or maybe they might, whether they give a fuck or not, but like literally since I've been with Andre, he's spent all the money on me. He's the one been giving me money. Like he's been spending money on me. So that already kind of like let me realize that the rumors about him was obviously, you know, and he told me some things about his past relationship that confirmed a lot of things. And it was like, okay, well then you really were just whatever. Okay. But I wasn't surprised. No, because I knew that it was gonna that would happen because of what I had previously happened when I called Miss Thing out for her being
Miss Thing is Jeffree Star. Y'all had it out on Twitter, on Instagram or Twitter. Now tell me about that. How did y'all fall out? Because I didn't follow it all. I just saw your reactions, and then what? So what happened?
So I don't know her at all. I just you know. One thing you know me to do is like I will randomly just call somebody out, but I don't go around calling people out. Like I don't like to be considered a problematic person. It's just I kind of literally call out what I feel like something that the things that the world want to say, or majority of the world is wanting to say, and they're just afraid to say it.
I don't know her.
And I know for a fact that I was dead wrong. You know, it wasn't like.
Dead wrong for calling out Jeffree Star?
Yeah, because we didn't have no previous beef. I wasn't wrong about what I said, but I was wrong for out of nowhere coming and fucking with her because literally like I called her the fuck out. But I was just sick of the blogs. Every blog I posted, I seen them posting her new boo thing. And I'm like, bitch, let me just call this bitch out. And I was tipsy and I was like, let me call this bitch out.
And so for people who didn't see what you said, what did you say?
I forgot. It was something like it was a lot. Like it was 2 tweets, but basically to sum it all up, like I see right through you. You are fetishizing black men. We'll never forget the racist rants you've gone on in the past. And to me, it was just one too many racist rants. I don't see how someone can actually come out of that and really truly be all of a sudden a sanctified person that's not racist anymore. I'm not buying it. I don't buy it. I don't see how you go from calling people roaches and ugly gorillas and making fun of Asians and constantly numerous different days, different times, different videos. You're calling people niggers and being a fucking racist prick. To me, that doesn't sit well. So I want to call the bitch out.
So where are you now? Like if you run into him in West Hollywood or at Twist in Miami, are you going to scratch his mascara off or punch him in the mouth?
No.
So you're over it?
Over it. And I promise you, I could see her in person tomorrow and I could look at her at like, I didn't even notice her.
Now is Jeffree
set the veto?
What if he does? What if he's feeling spicy one day? He had a couple cocktails.
Imagine that.
You know what you could do? You could put on Kirk Franklin's Stomp and just stomp. All right. So is Andre, do you love Andre or his penis?
I love money.
Well, okay. So listen, so what's next for you are you loving hip hop? Would you bring Andre on the show? Because I talked to Andre and I asked him, I said, you know, Bobby's on Loving Hip Hop Miami. Y'all motherfuckers got the internet talking. You already know that's what producers are looking for. And you know, if y'all fucking with each other, they're going to want him to be on the show. And that would make you the star of the show.
Yay!
But would you let people see you dating again on TV?
That's something, you know, and you know me and you're gonna really talk. I'll talk to you, but like for the world to hear right now, just like give a nice solid answer where it won't be like to this, to that. I'm gonna tell you like this: if it makes sense, yes. If it's gonna be good, if it's gonna be copacetic on both of our ends and whatever, yes. I haven't. So the world saw me. The last time the world saw me dating was season 1. Season 2, I didn't have a boyfriend because they tried to paint me out to be like I'm in love with Prince. Or maybe I painted myself out to be like I was in love with Prince. And then season 3, we have single Bobby in the midst of everybody's stuff. So I haven't been in a relationship. So I think it'll be nice for me to kind of like showcase now, you know, where I'm at now as far as when it comes to me dating now. And me trying to juggle that with my music career. Because, you know, I'm dropping a new single. So it's like.
Wait, so like, Suki Hunter, friend to the other show. I love Suki. I love her movement. I love the fact that she owns the whole slut movement. I love the fact that she was on OnlyFans gagging. Gagging. When nobody gagging more than Suki. But she posted today that were her favorite blogs. So shout out to Suki. She's on Loving Hip Hop Miami. What do you think about the evolution of that show? I mean, because it's grown, right? It's grown a lot. And you know, what do you think about it?
They're trying, you know, they were trying their best to just kind of solidify it as the 4th installment to the franchise. And I think they did a good job. James Knox, the showrunner, I think he did an amazing job at bringing more, how can I say, more spice to the show and bringing a balance. And now I think now it's time like, okay, Loving Hip Hop, let's go. Let's show more of, let's get more intricate because, you know, you have to figure it out. Remember Loving Hip Hop Hollywood, they had to figure it out first 2 seasons, but it, you know, kicked off more, I think, bigger and better because of, I think Milan was the first gay. Yeah, Milan was the first gay couple on the show.
Allegedly.
And that was the first season.
Allegedly.
Right? Oh yeah, right. Allegedly, right. First openly. But no, so I mean, I think it took time and it's taken time. It took time for them to kind of just, like you said, come together, like, you know, just happen basically. Like,
okay, so superstar Trina's your cousin. She caught a lot of heat during the Black Lives Matter stuff with the George Floyd. I know how protective you are of her, both on and off camera. What did you think about it, and how is she doing now? Because this is what I said. I said Trina's a legend. She gonna always be a legend. And, you know, even if she said something that maybe she regretted later, because I think she kind of took it back or owned it or something. Like, she's gonna always have her foot in this hip hop game. And I love Trina. She's been on the show and I fuck with her. But what did you think, and how is she now?
You know, so that when that came out, I automatically, immediately knew exactly where she was coming from. Even when I heard it, I knew where she was coming from. I know what she meant. The way that it was chopped up and edited, it was really, 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 like, they like highlighted a lot of the parts that she really like said, I guess, I don't know. I wouldn't want to say out of context or in the wrong way. I feel like it was just, honestly, the world took her message the wrong way and people didn't want to take what she said. She said what she said. Like, you know, she basically was saying in so many words, and she did say this though, she was like, we should not be acting like animals, giving the white man that power. Still, like, look at them. They're acting like animals. They're in the street looting, tearing shit up. At the end of the day, whether people want to say that it helps or it doesn't help, I know this. All the people and all the celebrities that were backing up the people going out there looting and stuff, you're not going to see any of them, any of your faves, any of your stars, any of your influencers. You're not going to see them breaking anybody's shit, looting. You're not going to see them out there risking their lives. They're going to probably influence y'all to do it, but they're not. So for all the celebrities, all the people that even have something to say, Masika, that has slick shit to say out their mouth about the whole Trina situation. Like, honestly, people should just shut the fuck up unless you're going to be out there with a camera in your hand. Look, I'm looting. Come join me. If you're not going to be doing that with the rest of the people, then just hush, because Trina was trying to prove a point that we don't deal with what we're trying to get with that way. We deal with it by voting. And she was trying to point all that to say we vote because we have the power to change judges, not just the president and the vice president, district attorneys, you know, judges, Supreme Court judges. Like, it's deeper than that. It was way deeper than that. And what she meant is what she meant. And what she meant was that we should not be looting when we're protesting. It should be peaceful. And if we really want change, we should vote.
So you brought up Masika. What did you think about her fundraiser on OnlyFans for the rape victims?
Delusional.
Wait.
We love the reason, bitch.
Delusional. And to be honest with you, every victim out there that has been through physical abuse and you know, those situations involving physical harm, I forgot what you call it. What's it called? Domestic violence. I honestly, truly feel bad for them, and I do apologize to all of y'all out there for someone would take such a serious thing and try to use that as to propel their OnlyFans platform. That was just absolutely disgusting. Period.
And I love Bobby, I love Trina, and I love Masika. Is there ever going to be a world where you all will get along, you think?
You know what? Fun fact, I like Masika. And we met before in New York during New York Fashion Week. And she hugged me. I hugged her. She was cool. Like, everything was cool. And I literally never had an issue with Masika. I've always felt like she always butted her nose into a lot of people's stuff, and she's always been very opinionated. But I never even felt no type of way. I never cringed towards that. But the moment she jumped out the window and called Trina a coon and said everything that she said, that just really rubbed me the wrong way. And that's just that. I don't have a problem with Masika at all.
And we all know you're going to show up and protect Trina. One more question. Where are you and Kaya at? Because, you know, since I started gagging with Jason Lee, everybody thinks I stole from her. And I'm like, what? Like, gay people started the word gag and gagging. You guys have had Kaya, the rapper, My Neck, My Back.
I don't know her.
She has a gold tooth.
You're talking about, damn, wow. No, I'm
bitch,
so sorry.
you tried it.
Y'all got a picture of her? Let me Google this bitch. Hold on. You said Kaya?
Kaya, the rapper who you got into it with on Instagram or Twitter.
Kaya.
Thank you, Bell Twins. I see that $50.
Oh, her? What about her?
Are you a fan? Do you listen to her music?
You know, I'm gonna tell you like this. I am in such a beautiful place in my life to the point where nothing can take my joy, and I can't be bitter every day of my life, every second of my life. You know, I wish that woman the best. Like, I don't know her from a can of paint, but for whatever reason, she's obsessed with me and Trina, and she is like, everything that comes out of her mouth, anytime, whenever she is, you know, devoting her precious time to us, it's always just so harsh. I feel like she has such a personal issue. So, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with that lady. I really honestly don't. I honestly think that, you know, her music is something that plays in the club, and I'm not bitter enough to, like, if it comes on, to be like, you know, if it's on, I'm dancing in the club, I'm dancing. It's a vibe. Like, if it's a bop, it's a bop. But, you know,
so basically what you're saying, she's a non-motherfucking factor, and you're good, and no tea, no shade.
Just to say this, you can't take something from someone when it's our birth. Like, that's our lingo. Like, gays have been saying gagging from the beginning of time. She has taken everything that she does, including all of her written jokes that her little gay friend, her little gay assistant writes for her. That's why she always has that paper. Yeah. Everything literally that she does comes from a gay person. So
wait, is her readings coming from a piece of paper?
Yes. All of her reads are written down. Can't you tell?
No, I gotta listen. You can't tell me she reading from a piece of paper.
Yeah, and that's and then to be honest with you, you know, so as far as that whole gagging thing, bitch, I don't know about anything else. I don't even know about any other platform called gagging anything, bitch. I'm here on gagging with Jason Lee, bitch, and that's the only gagging I know. Aside from you know, when it's time for me to gag on something else.
Put some dick down your throat. Well, listen, I know you got to go somewhere and probably do that. Just make sure you brush your teeth after and before and floss too to get all that nut out. Look, talk to me about the new single, the new music. What's going on? What's happening? When is that coming?
The new single drops New Year's Day, Friday, January 1st. It's called Fans Only.
Oh God! And then are we gonna see a certain person in the cameo?
Yep.
I love that Bobby thinks
he actually gave me an idea for like a couple of the scenes, so we're gonna incorporate it in the music video.
I will say this. I love that Bobby is transparent. I love that what you see is what you get with Bobby. I love that you always support me and show up, and I will always support you, as you know. And I will say, and I'll leave you to agree or disagree, that Andre, the person, not the headline, is an actually really cool guy.
Thank you. Isn't he? And that's why I'm like, I don't worry. He's such an amazing person, such a sweetheart, and he wants to make sure that everyone around him is having a good time. He cooks, he loves to cook and feed people, and like, yeah. So yeah, he's an amazing friend. Like first and foremost, he's my friend. So yeah, thank you.
No problem. I can't wait to see him blow your back out on OnlyFans. Thank you for coming on the show, and have fun in them streets in Miami. And please don't catch COVID. And I might pop over to Miami just to do a yacht day, just as like a going away party from outside, because they about to lock us all down.
Yes. Okay, let's do it.
All right, cool.
Period.
Bye, Bobby. See you soon.
Bye.
All right, cool. So listen, we talked about a lot of things today, and it's just getting started, because you know now it's time for my favorite part of the show that has ruined my life. It's gagging with Jason Lee. So the Gag Nation can call in 1-402-GAGGING. You can also come online 1-402-GAGGING. That should be in your phone anyway. So let me just say, please make sure if you are coming through the video on this right here, that you enable your echo cancellation. And if you're calling, please pay attention to the phone call and not the stream, because if you call in and you ain't on par with keeping it rolling and you ain't got no messy shit to say, you will hear that and your chance to talk to me and the show will be over. And so it's time to take some callers. Let me first go and say, hello, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, she must be over there knitting or something. I don't know what's going on. All right, Kenny, what's up? What's going on?
Yo, Jason, what's up, man?
What's going on with you?
Hey, first off, before we start, I gotta say, I was in your clubhouse this morning, Gratitude Unlocked with Jill, and it was so good. And you had to do a meeting right before I spoke, but I just want to say that was amazing for my day.
Thank you. Listen, so what Kenny's talking about is on this Clubhouse app. I'm going to start a daily gratitude conversation, because I feel like we wake up and we go into the world and the world is throwing so much at us that we aren't covered in our gratitude, and we forget what we're thankful for. And so people showed up and we had that conversation, and Kenny was there. I'm sorry I had to rush to a meeting and I missed that, but we're going to do it more frequent. And I've asked Iyanla Van Zant to come into the room and kick it off with me when we officially start our club, because her book Until Today got me through a lot of stuff when I lost a lot of things early on in my life. So I appreciate that. So what do you think about today's show? What you want to sound off on? What you want to get into?
All right. I want to get into the whole Kevin Hart thing. And what I want to say about that is, with Kevin, I feel like he was funny before, but maybe he's kind of dialed back, because one thing that's different about Kevin is he has so many brands that he's working with that tons of other comedians never had that opportunity. So I just feel like he's got to watch out for the brand, which is why people these days think he's not that funny. Because back when he was doing like Seriously Funny in 2010, he didn't have all those brands, so he was able to do whatever. But now he's got all these brands watching him. He's got like Nike. He's got all these other deals. So that's why I think people don't think he's funny more.
But if that was the case, would he call his daughter, like, would he say she's doing whole-like activities? I mean, I'm going to tell y'all right now, gagging with Jason Lee is going to come to an end once I get a big brand deal. Like, I'm just telling you right now, if Nike sees my new stomach and says we want to put millions of dollars behind you, gag on that, bitch. The show is over. I'm out. So, well, maybe.
Hey, I mean, you got to get that check.
Got to get that check. Bell Twins, what you think?
Ooh, okay. Kevin Hart, he was funny, just like he said. I think that he used to be funnier when he first started, well, with his first stand-up productions. His movies are funny, but his brand of comedy is not for everybody. So, you know, either you like him or you hate him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that.
Well, people really love stories about the struggle. So we like to laugh at the struggle. We like to laugh at what happened when you were coming up and things like that. And now that he's already up, it's like, what else can he say? What else can be funny? So just like he said, though, too, in today's climate, you can't say everything as a comedian, and it's kind of watered down and it's a little bit boring, too.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be. It's definitely a little watered down.
What happened to fan loyalty, though? Shouldn't we ride with him all the way off the cliff?
Yeah, and his fans will.
I'm sorry. He got in a car accident. He fell off the cliff. I didn't even mean that. For real. I really didn't even. I didn't even think about that.
You know what is funny though? And I hate to switch it up like this, but I find it really funny that LisaRaye would have the nerve to say anything about Halle Berry, whether it had been about the movie or not, when she went on Iyanla Vanzant with her family recently, and it was a whole mess. I'm talking about.
I didn't see that episode. I didn't see that episode. What happened?
Oh my gosh, she brought her bitter, angry mama on there who passed down the bitter, angry shit to her. And she done passed down the bitter, angry attitude to her daughter, and her daughter about to pass it down to the little baby. It was a mess. It was a complete mess. And they did not accomplish anything. Iyanla had a whole plan. She was talking about the queen mother this and the queen that and the princess and the baby princess. Come here, beloved. So when she was talking to Beloved in them, it just didn't happen the way she wanted to. So when she wanted to crown them at the end, she said, you know what? I'm not going to crown you. I'm just going to give you some tools that you can use, and maybe we will pick this back up in the future. But it was a whole mess. She made the mama admit that she was with her daddy for money, and that the daddy had played both of them against each other, like put LisaRaye more in a wifely role up against her mama to kind of compete for that position. It was a whole mess. And another thing.
Wait, I gotta go back and watch that. But before you continue, Zaydan, you're agreeing. Did you see the episode?
Jason, I fucking saw the episode, okay? Let me tell you, she is speaking truth. The mom was upset with LisaRaye because she felt as though LisaRaye was taking the side of the wife. Because and the daddy. And what she said was she was going to run the business, right? We all saw the show. When Iyanla was on there, she changed his whole priestess because she felt as though if she were to say the queen, the princess, this, like, it was juicy as hell. And I wanted more of it because at the end of the day, it just brought me to realize that people in Hollywood is fucked up.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a Christmas light necklace?
Yeah, so I just want to come with a message report soon so we can talk about the gag.
Okay, Zaydan, you're gonna have to hold on a minute. Okay, go ahead, Bell Twins.
Listen, the last part about it is this. Iyanla brought her on and said, your daughter is broken. Why? And she said, I don't know. And so we all sitting here looking like, how do you don't know? Turns out LisaRaye sent her daughter away to a disciplinary school, something like a group home, when she was young, like 13 years old, you know, and I don't understand what part of that she wouldn't get as her mother that would hurt her. Anytime you send your child away from the home that they know, no matter what it's for, she said it was for behavior problems, but the girl was like, I couldn't figure out what I did so wrong for my mother to send me away like that. And obviously this made me think of God must have forgotten about me. And so I just couldn't believe it, how oblivious LisaRaye was to why her daughter was so broken and so hurt and numb to the world.
But girl, before you keep going about that, the thing is this about LisaRaye's statement about Halle Berry. Halle Berry is still a sex symbol. And at the end of the day, she can just lay there and get a nigga off, period.
Well, not Eric Benet.
Okay, wait, hold on. Oh God, hold on. Y'all gonna get my cable turned off. All right, so Amberlynn, what you think about everything?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry for your loss. You know, Thanksgiving, you know, that was kind of horrible to hear about you losing somebody. But yeah, I definitely believe that LisaRaye, you know, should have just not mentioned nobody's poo-poo because, you know, Halle Berry been beautiful since beautiful been beautiful. So don't talk about Halle Berry and her poo nanny. And yes, she can lay down and just cough and a nigga will come. Period. She cough and I'ma come. How about that? And I'm straight.
That ain't what I heard.
Well, it is what it is. She's beautiful, and it's none of nobody's business. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems.
No, that's
Beyonce
true.
got cheated on. Beyonce got cheated on. Look how beautiful she is. She could dance. She could sing. She's fucking beyond beautiful. And if she can get cheated on, baby.
Oh yeah, beautiful women can get cheated on too.
Right.
Especially
So
if
it
they
don't mean that her
lie.
poo poo bad.
Jay-Z, all I have to say is
What was the reason, bitch?
Yeah.
Right. What was the reason?
I had a conversation the other day when I was riding down the street listening to Jasmine Sullivan. Don't we want these people to cheat on their wives? Because when Jasmine Sullivan gets cheated on or dumped, or when Mary J. Blige cheated on or dumped, do we not get the best music we've ever heard?
Yes, we do.
You know what? We got the best music from Coked Out Mary. You know, Cocaine Mary with the drink in her hand, honey. That music was delicious. It was just bomb as music for the soul. Hot
Shots
Mary
before
sang
every
like
show. Shots before every show. Sex in the dressing room, Mary.
and she
Sweating
didn't
up
sweat
under-
like Whitney Houston.
Allegedly.
You know, Whitney Houston's come out
Oh, I
dripping.
miss Whitney.
Okay,
She
I
didn't
gotta
sweat like Whitney.
come back because the Bell Twins, y'all trying to get my show shut down, and I just got here. Let me take a phone call really quick, and they ain't even drunk. This is the problem. They're sober tonight, but when they're drunk, they're a problem. Who's on the phone? Anybody on the phone? Hello?
Hello.
What's up? Talk to me.
Say something. I love you.
I love you too. What's
All right,
up?
So let me just say this. LisaRaye don't have no place to be talking about no damn Halle Berry because wasn't her man cheating on her with mad other bitches? Like, she's crazy.
But is that her fault though? Is that her fault?
But how could she talk about Halle Berry then? Like,
But
isn't your poo-poo trash if your husband cheating on you with other bitches?
I don't know anything about poo-poo, but I'm gonna go. What else you want to add? No, go ahead. I'm just trying to stay out the line of fire.
So why didn't you ask Bobby like why was his breath so stink when you kissed him?
I didn't say Bobby's breath stank. I say he didn't have a breath in his mouth. You being messy. Hang up on this caller. Bye. I hate all of you. I hate you all. You all are evil ass people. And you can say that I condition you to be messy, but I don't know none of y'all. Y'all are a hot ass mess. Okay. What's up, Brittany?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I mean, between you and that bow, I don't know what to ask if you.
This is my daughter's JoJo Siwa bow. You can't do that. You can't. This is the law.
No, I wasn't talking about the wall, honey. I was talking about the bow in your hair.
Yes, JoJo. The little girl, JoJo Siwa.
Oh, okay, cool. So talk to me. You got a kid in the room during my show? Somebody send Brittany some NyQuil. Yeah, you already knew you were supposed to put your daughter to sleep. Or your son, I don't know. Okay, what's up, Christina?
Nothing much. I was tuning.
Oh, this is rapper Christina. Girl, I thought this was Erykah Badu. You got a whole rapper. I don't know who you was.
Anyway.
So what's going on?
Nothing much. Can you hear me? Because I tried testing out my microphone.
I can hear you loud. I can hear you loud and clear. Did you just come from the Diamond Ball?
No, but I'm getting glammed up for my weekend. But I did tune into the show, and what is the deal with the whole mulatto thing with the name change? Can that girl not change so many names? I mean, first it was Miss Lotto to Mulatto to
Amberlynn, do you want to break down the mulatto thing?
whatever.
The mulatto was a derogatory term that the slave owners used to use for the children that they made with their slaves.
Oh, okay.
It's not something that's supposed to be used as a name. We know you're black and white. I'm Puerto Rican and black. I'm not running around here talking about I'm mulatto or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So Christina, if you were mulatto, if you were the product of a slave master and a slave, would you you called yourself mulatto, would you change your name if people were upset?
Well, in my opinion, being very opinionated, yes, I would.
Oh, you would?
I am very, very opinionated. I mean, depends on how you look at things.
Where's the bars at, Christina?
Huh?
You was talking all that mess in the comments about rapping me, baby. Let's go. What's up? I got something for you.
Oh, y'all gonna have a rap off right now?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Hold it. Don't make me get the notebook, sis, because I done wrote some stuff down.
I don't even need a notebook. I could spit bars.
Ooh, well, come with it then.
Like I said, they don't call me the female Eminem for no reason. So when I come hard,
I'm ready.
Y'all want to have a wrap off? Go ahead.
I wrote her something before Halloween, and because I was ready for her.
Okay, so why don't you, Amberlynn, you go first. Let me hear your bars, and then Christina, you can follow that because you're Eminem, and you may want to close out the 8 Mile. Go ahead.
Baby, I'm gonna dress you in your finest clothes, then bury you. Halloween's around the corner, but your face is scarier. I really don't want to beef, but I'm a beast. You're a terrier. All bark, no bite, make a nigga want to marry birth.
You wrote that.
Think your man stressed you out, then I'm what?
Go ahead, Amberlynn. Go ahead.
Think your man stressed you out, then I'ma make the shit unbearable. I'm here to pump the shit that make you sick. You a scary hoe. I'ma stop because I gotta lie and I'm set up. I gotta lie. It's disrespectful. I'm disrespectful.
Don't go
I'm
ahead.
majoring in psychology, so
continue. Christina wants all the smoke. Go ahead.
Okay. You need to take some notes, do some research. I'm on your ass for sure. I suggest you take a seat before I beat your ass. With these bars, I'm like the fast food to this shit. So, you know what? I'm gonna stop. It's disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. I don't want to be mean.
Okay, listen, because you guys are all Gag Nation. We're all one family, but this is a battle. And I'm gonna bring up the Bell twins to judge this in a minute. So Christina, go ahead. Tell me, go ahead and release your bars. Release your clip. Eminem.
I be spitting some bars, coming at you hard. I'll be knocking you out, so you be seeing stars. Don't be coming at me, bitch, like diamond rings. I'm the bitch from the street. I don't need fancy things. Got my man from Long Island, from the Icy King. I'm the Icy Queen. I ain't put you in your place. I'll be knocking you out. You'll be seeing the streets. Bitch, don't come at me, because I'll be knocking you in your face.
I'm just gonna. It was a draw. It was a draw. It was a draw. It was a draw. It was a draw.
Okay, listen. I can't condone violence. That was a lot. Okay. Nay, what you think?
I just spit my wine out. Some really good rosé. Christina. Gotta
Is my
love
mic
it.
on?
Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, African.
Okay. Hi, Jason. I just want to say I love you. It's my first time on here. Oh my God, you are so handsome. I just wanted to say that.
That's all you want to say?
No, and I wanted to say about the mulatto situation. Like, I don't think that's the only, like, I don't like all these new age rappers' name, period. Like, a lot of these new age rappers' names are so stupid. Like, they don't make any sense.
Like what name? Like which ones?
I don't want to offend anybody. You know, I'm just saying, you could think of some Jason. You could.
This is.
I want to send Christina her Grammy right now. She is not here to play with nobody.
Christina gets the Grammy?
Christina she's not here to play. She don't back down. She comes with it. She proves she got a Birkin. She's hardworking. Checks her man. She is not here to play with y'all. Not today. Not today.
And if you make her mad enough, she'll cut her hair off.
Choppity chop, chop, chop.
All right, listen, let's take a call. You can call in 1402 gagging, but also put the link up so people could come live. I'm kicking people from the room so I can bring in some new people.
What's up, Jason Lee? First of all, I want to say LisaRaye need to shut the fuck up calling people talking. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Hello? Go ahead. Talk to me on the phone. Don't listen to the show.
Yeah. LisaRaye needs to shut the fuck up calling people Halle Berry saying she ain't got no good pussy when she got dumped by her man and Turks and Caicos. And I think she kind of a dyke anyway, the way she was on Players Club.
But that was a movie.
Yeah, but that's bullshit because a lot of these, it's a movie, but you get these motherfuckers, you won't see no man, 50 Cent, nobody playing no gay role.
Well, not publicly.
He would not be playing no gay role. Bullshit. That bitch, she gay.
So what did you think about the show?
And Donnie McClurkin, Donnie McClurkin is saved. I'm gonna tell you this now. He got Jesus in him because I went to one of his services and he didn't even lay hands on me and I started to call the Holy Ghost. So people calling him the faggot, they need to shut up because they talk about him, they talking about God. Mm-hmm.
Wait, so are you're a woman?
No, I'm a man.
Oh, okay, cool. I was because you used that F word. I didn't know. Use that F word. I didn't know what was going on.
I want to say you looking good nowadays. You done lost a little weight and whatever. And I like your hair and everything. You was looking real cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, next caller. Thank you. Look, I gotta ask. I never know when y'all calling if y'all men or women, so don't. It's no disrespect. Hello, what's up? Hello. When you call in, please talk to me. Don't listen to the show. Talk to me. Hello, you're on the phone with Jason Lee. What's up?
Hello.
What's up, girl?
Hello. Hey, I was just calling to say.
Are you in R. Kelly's basement? I can't even hear you. What is you whispering for?
You can't hear me.
Girl, are you sneaking on the phone?
Something about mulatto.
Go ahead.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just thought you were a kidnap victim. I just want to make sure everything's good. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say something about the mulatto thing. Mulatto definitely is a derogatory term, and it means half mule. So that was a term to describe the offspring, the slave owner, and the slave's child, half mule, which is the term. That's where the term comes from. She definitely needs to change it. It's the epitome of ignorance, and she's an idiot anyway.
Okay, we'll make sure she knows. Thank you. Next caller. Appreciate it. Hello, you're on the phone. What's good? You're on the phone. What's up? Hello? Next caller. Hi, you're on the phone. What's
how
up?
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I love your shirt, but I wanted to talk about Kurt Franklin and Bobby real quick. Bobby, I love Bobby, but that man, he is fine. And Kurt Franklin, he been gay since day one.
But how do you guys know that Kirk Franklin is gay?
Allegedly.
It's just I'm gay, so I know a gay man when I see one. But I'm a woman, you know. He just give me them vibes, you know.
Wait, you're a what?
I'm a woman, you know, but I'm gay. You know what I'm saying?
No. What is a woman? What is that?
I live my life as a woman, but I'm a man. You know what I'm saying, Jackson?
But when you say that's trans, because we ain't adding a W to the acronym now. It's LGBTQ plus W.
No, I'm a man, but I live my life as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay. Well, I hope that Kirk is out there living his fabulous life. Let's take another call. Thank you for calling. He said woman. That is a new one. Hi.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on, Jason?
What's up?
I really enjoy your show. I want to give shouts out to you. And I got 2 words for you, gagging, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, I got 2 words for you, like cutting up, and that is all I got to say about that. You know,
why you calling in with a voice like? Why you calling in with a voice like you done fucked everybody's mother or father? I don't know who you are, where you are in life, but you got a voice that just knock the draws off of people.
Really? Because I'm just like one of them. Like, child, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I put a lot of things in my hole, so it's just like no, don't play them guys. That's why I like your show because
wait.
I'm a recovering slut. I'm a recovering slut. Like, yo.
What is a recovering slut, and what did you put in your hole?
Like, well, first of all, like, I had to go to a higher power, which was like basically just sit this down and like don't do anything. But then sometimes you want to sit it down on something. So, the voice and the illusion is just that, an illusion, and you got to see past that. But like, thanks to people like yourself, you help people look past that illusion, because people get deceived by shit and you put it out there and it'd be like, girl, like, you are my kindred spirit. Like, you say what I be feeling. So that's why I had to call and tell you I appreciate everything that you got going on. I love the new book. I am such a fan, and I just want to give you praise.
I still want to know what you put in your hole.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's just a sprinkling of everything. That's the recovery part. It's been a week. I did have a relapse, but it is what it is.
Well, I'm so glad that you're in. I'm so glad that you're in recovery and that you're here for the show. Where are you located?
I'm actually in New York. I'm in the Bronx, but I'm originally from Atlanta.
Well, listen, my little spoon. I have a little spoon now. He's in New York. He's watching the show right now because I'm about to come and scoop him up. I was gonna say scoop him out, but I want to be respectful.
No, child, like fuck that. They know what they call it in for. Like, speak your truth, child.
All right, well, thank you so much. Please come back. Please come back and call in because you are hilarious. All right, let me go to the video chat really quick. You shaking your head? What's wrong?
Don't let him come back.
Why?
No. Okay, Jason. My gagging sweatshirt back there in the room. I just got this on right now, but my gagging sweatshirt is back there in the room. If you need me to put it on, I will.
I need to see it. I needed you to hold it up. I don't believe you.
Okay. It's nothing. Hold on.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany Hall. Yes, support Black brands. I was told to stop asking y'all to do super chats. My team tried to tell me that I should limit the show to 1 hour unless we have super chatting. I don't believe that's necessary. But if you want to super chat or subscribe to the show, go ahead and buy our merch because I love when the Gag Nation shows up. And yeah, it was the one I put on the video earlier. So you can go on his Instagram because he's the one trying to have me cut the show an hour.
Okay, so yeah, you tried it. But here we go.
Okay. See, you're not a part of the Gag Nation if you ain't got the sweatshirt or coffee mug. All of y'all in here watching the show, I love the super chat. Shout out to those of you that gave it. Also, Dita, I saw you with the $6.99. I'm gonna buy a mug with that. Keep supporting. Thank you so much. Okay, so talk to me. Why you don't want him to come back? He was funny.
Okay. Like my boy Charlamagne say, all the craziest people in the world come from the Bronx and all of Florida. He already done said he came from the Bronx. Now he talking about he from Atlanta. Listen, I'm from Georgia. He talking about all this stuff where he got up him. Look, we not doing that. Okay.
But Charlamagne also played with his own ass. Charlamagne also played with his own ass on the Breakfast Club that Charlamagne played with DJ. Wait, DJ Envy bought Charlamagne an ass that Charlamagne put his finger in the hole.
That was a joke.
Nah, you need to pick a side. Pick a side.
Okay, listen. The first episode that you had with Gaggin, I was a caller, and I asked you about the pink.
You ain't the one that called in and said a Bruce, are you?
No, definitely not. I was the one that was calling in about Pink Valley.
Okay.
And so from there, I let my mama hear the conversation, and she bought me this sweatshirt because she love you too.
Oh.
So shout out to my mama.
Shout out to yo mama. Listen, I love that, and I love that y'all are supporting the show. Y'all are hilarious. Shout out to somebody just sent another. Mimi Valdez sent $50, said that the show's hilarious. Thank you so much. Tiffany, you sent $50, hashtag support Black brands. That's really what it is about. You know, to me, the tips is like when you go to a restaurant and the motherfucker put your soup on there and there ain't no hair in it, you should tip them. You know what I'm saying? Because they could be putting their little ding-a-ling in your soup and your clam chowder could really be clammy. You know what I mean? You be done pulled the clam out and there's some shit in between your teeth. All right, well, look. Okay, she didn't like that joke. Whatever. Sharon, welcome back to the show. What you think? You been watching?
Yeah, you know I'm not going to miss you, Jason. As a matter of fact, my kids, right? Why they clowned me the other day? Because my daughter was like, oh, I want to make a centerpiece, and I'm going to see if mommy will help me. While my oldest daughter said, not if she's on with Jason Lee, she's not. Yeah. I'm like,
wait. She said what? Wait, she said what?
One of my daughters asked me, I got 3 daughters. She said, I'm going to see if mommy will help me make a centerpiece for Christmas because they did one for Thanksgiving. And Jordan was like, my other daughter was like, yeah, mommy will help you. And my oldest was like, not if she's on Jason Lee, she's not. Because the other day they tried to come in the room and I told them, get their ass out of here. Because I was on the phone. So anyway, look.
I love when Sharon shows up because Sharon be having the motherfucking notes. She's going to go through them. Go ahead, Sharon.
All right. Okay. So for the first thing, the Kevin Hart thing, I don't think it's that serious. I think it's comedy. I think that when we're watching comedy, we know that we're living in that reality for that moment. So it's no different than when we go watch a movie. We know the bad guy ain't the bad guy, but we still go watch it. We still support it because for that time, you're giving into that reality. That's your reality. So I think that they're taking the whole Kevin Hart thing out of proportion. I was in drama. They let you know that's one of the first things that you do. If you want to get in touch with this, that, and the other, you got to be willing to step out of the box. So I think it's just, I think we need to stop. People are bored. It's a mind escape. Hell, it got your mind off of something for 10 seconds when he called his daughter a hoe. So obviously it did its job. Next thing, let's talk about Mulatto. I think Mulatto, if that's the name she wants, she should keep that name. And the reason why is because we're quick to say to white people, oh, you can't say nigga because you're not black. Well, we can't say shit because we're not mixed. So if we're not mixed and she's mixed, she can say what the fuck she wants to say.
Oh, Sharon. Oh, Sharon, you may be speaking too much truth now. You gonna get some shit started.
I'm sorry, but is she the one that stole the wig, Jason? Because now she fucked up for that. Now that ain't right. She, support black businesses. She need to go ahead and pay that girl her money. Now that's fucked up. Talking about something I blocked you if you would have asked me nicely, bitch. Now that ain't right. That ain't right. All right, now let's move on to the Christian choir, the singing boy that's gay. Okay, everybody shut the fuck up about this gay and being a Christian. I can't stand that shit. If you are a Christian and you love God, you're supposed to show the most love to people. He made it so that we don't have to fucking judge. We don't got to do it. He took that from us. So why are we doing it? And my whole thing is, like I said with the cursing pastor, different people reach different people. And since the church is so like critical of can't be gay, can't be this, can't be that, maybe it's going to take that gay man that's singing to show to somebody God really loves me and to turn to God. How the fuck you know that's not going to impact somebody else's life? I think everybody needs to shut the fuck up.
And half the people talking shit was trying to throw their pussy at the cussing pastor anyway.
Come on now. And I was in a church where you had the choir director sleeping with the piano player and she got pregnant, all types of shit. I'm telling you, that's why I don't fuck with people like that, Jason. I'm telling you right now, they better get off this gay shit. If you gay, you can't be a fucking Christian. Who the hell told them that? That pisses me off so bad. First you want to wear them as damn with the accessories like Nene, but then they can't be in church, but then they can't do this. What the fuck? Where can they be, Jason? Where are you accepted at? That's why we got gagging, okay? Because guess what? We gonna gag, bitch. I can't. Because let me tell you something.
If you don't like it, guess what? It's above me now. Don't care.
Thank you. Because I done heard a lot of stuff that you have said that has related to God that I'm telling you, somebody that know every scripture in the Bible can't tell me shit about. So, that's just what I feel personally. But you know how I feel, Jason. I get in here, I get in there, I get it done quick. You know what I'm saying? But, and let me tell you something else. The whole Bobby Lytes and that guy that he's sleeping with, the one with the big dick. Okay, so I'm glad he shed light on how he really is, because fucking Martian, from Mars, the alien from Mars, he really put it out there. He really put it out there that this boy stole his stuff. Like, as to sit there and say he got gypped. You know what I'm saying? When obviously Andre was the one that got gypped.
The interview with Andre it's a must-see interview. And I will bring clips of it here when we have it edited. Because when I tell you it was a lot, it's going to take a lot of editing. But I will say, meeting Andre in person and being able to hang out with him for a whole day leading up to our interview, he really is he's a good, cool guy. I like him. I think he's cool. And I think that, our community is so fast to tear everybody down. And I know y'all motherfuckers say I do that to Megan Thee Stallion, but I don't count. You take me out of that shit, because that's my job. I turned a business into a business. So I've made millions of dollars doing my business. I'm not talking about you. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there because I'm gonna say something disrespectful. But I will say, if you're gonna be in people's business, make a business out of it. Like right now, we gagging, we talking about it, but it's all in fun. We ain't hating. Like, I don't invest in what people are really doing in their real life. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Right. Well, Jason, I got a question. So are we not talking about Meg Thee Stallion no more and Kelsey's diss track?
No, well, we could talk about it because Kelsey watches the show. Go ahead.
I think she went the fuck in. I think shots was out.
Let me ask your opinion. I'm gonna unmute everybody. So let me unmute Jay, let me unmute Zaydon, and let me unmute this motherfucker right here that be hating. All right. So I know if you watched Gagging last week, Rardy slid in my DMs talk about he took that position because he was trying to get a job. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Okay. All right. So listen, really quick, going from Sharon down the list. Thank you, Essence White, for subscribing and for sending $5. I love you too. All right. So do you guys think, and I'm gonna make sure Kelsey sees this, that Kelsey should give the interview to me, starting with Sharon?
Hell yeah.
Jay.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Why the fuck not?
Yes. And yo hating ass, Rardy.
I think you would be a good interviewer for her.
All right, so Jay, come on, Jay.
And the reason why I say that is because, bitch, you don't hold back. You actually get to the bottom of the source, which makes me kind of upset about how everybody's on this hate Jeffree train. Him and Bobby are in two different tax brackets. So Bobby was reaching, and then Jeffree came back down, to stoop down a little bit. Because you got to remember, at the end of the day, Bobby probably don't got shit to steal that Jeffree got to steal.
But wait, wasn't
where the fuck is the lies? Where's the lies?
Andre's dick?
My thing is, they were dating while Bobby was reaching, and then all of a sudden they stopped dating, and then Bobby's here talking about she on beef with near bitch. Bitch, that sounds like beef to me.
And Jason, I'm going to say this. I think the fact that Kelsey needs to do
the fact that you have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's lights around your neck is giving me way too much, but I'm going to go ahead and hear you.
Okay, so before we get into this week's messy ass report, let me start.
No. You're not gonna switch up the flow, nigga. Wait, no. I'm just trying to think of all the people I talked to. I talked to Maxine Waters and what's the nigga name? The pastor?
The cussing pastor.
Thaddeus.
Huh?
Thaddeus.
The real pastor icon, civil rights. Al Sharpton. You're not gonna come in here and tell me what's on the program, nigga. I asked you a question.
Okay, I'll answer the question.
I forgot what I asked. No. I gotta come back to you. No.
And I will apologize because I really came on here to speak about the Bobby issue. I really needed to get that off of my chest because Bobby was talking so much shit.
You don't like Bobby J?
I live. But the thing is that don't say something and you were doing something differently. Like he came on here talking about he wasn't beefing. Since you were beefing, you were reaching. Like it wasn't what the whole internet was saying. You were fucking reaching, bitch, because that shit been out about Jeffree for how long now? Everybody knew about it.
Jason.
Well, no, he said, didn't he? He said that he knows that he did a lot. He did a lot with that. And that he was tipsy and he was drunk and stuff. But I mean, Jeffree was reaching when he was reaching for Andre's dick.
Hold on. I have to find. Hold on.
Factually.
I'm just saying. So Bobby even said, I think it was cool that Bobby was like, look, I should have never even started what I did. He said I should have never started it. But what he did say was correct. Now, just because you at a funeral and somebody has ashy knees does not mean that they don't have ashy knees. It's just not the right fucking time to say it. So,
I really feel like this show's giving me a temperature. Like I feel hot. Okay, so Zaydon, listen, hold on, girl. Don't stay here all night with no motherfucking report. There ain't no report here.
Okay, so the question was, you said.
Go.
Okay, so the question you said was, would you want Kelsey to interview with you? And I said, absolutely. Number one, you introduced Megan Thee Stallion with Cardi B. Okay, so Kelsey only has obligation to interview with you because you know everything. Okay, you're in the mix. So let's get into this week's messy ass report. So disclaimer to everyone who watches the show. We do everything in Light Nation, Gag Nation for fun. Everything is for lightheartedness. We want the show to be entertaining so that we can get the views, though. We need the views.
Zaydan, you have made me get out of my own broadcast. Wait, can you mute this because I don't fuck up the broadcast? Because Zaydan didn't. You trying to give? You're not a weatherman. You're not.
Oh my God, I'm not a weatherman. But my mom said I shouldn't be a weatherman, though.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we're back. I see all the views. Okay, Zaydan, you know what I love about Sharon? Sharon comes in, she breaks the shit down, she gives me the gag that I need, and then Sharon just plays her part. Zaydan, you just showed up. You got a beanie on like you from Dead Presidents with a goddamn ring, Christmas light wreath around your neck. And you about to read a messy report that I don't have time to because my little spoon, I got to see if my little spoon is still awake.
Jason! The little spoon can
Go
wait
ahead.
for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the next thing I want to say is to the comment of last week, Gag Nation. One of the people said the whole Gag Nation was drunk. Now, I can't speak for the whole Gag Nation or the Bell Twins, but Zaydan had a little bit too much of that brown liquor last week. So let me put that out there. Now, Jake Paul and versus the Nate Robinson. Now, when Jake Paul knocked out Nate, he went around this whole fiasco like, oh, I want to fight. I can fight anyone now. He actually wants to fight Conor McGregor. And I have a question for you, Jason. If you had $100, would you put it for Jake Paul or would you put it for Conor McGregor?
I would take my little spoon out to eat.
Okay, and the next thing I want to say, Christina. Oh, this is very important, Jason. One of the viewers emailed me, and this is our very own Christina of Gag Nation. She made the mess report this week. One of the viewers told me that Christina had better keep Rihanna's name out her motherfucking mouth. Okay, because you don't talk shit about the queens on fucking gagging. Beyonce, Rihanna, or Nicki Minaj, because they told me that if she keeps on talking, they're gonna find out where her wedding is and show up at that motherfucker and shut the shit down. So, Christina, don't be like
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there was one person in that list of people you mentioned that does get talked about anytime I feel like talking about them.
And then I have to say this, Jason, with Mulatto. Now give her a break. The girl's black, she's white. Use the name. Use it as like an alter ego, like Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. Just use Big Mulatto as Mulatto. I mean, we love that. I like Mulatto. It's a great name. It's controversy. Hell, we're all Mulatto. My 23andMe showed me that I was a lot more than just being black. So guess what? At the end of the day,
wait. Did you compare? Did you care? Hold on. I need some water. Is there water over there? Did you compare Beyonce to a girl that steals wigs?
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying for Christina, don't talk about none of the queens like Rihanna but I like Mulatto. She's been doing her hustle. First of all, Jason, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Mulatto has been doing her hustle. She got a deal. She works hard. She has a brand. Like she has really grown. Y'all hate Mulatto, but I love her music. I love one of her songs called Look Back at It, the song with Gucci Mane. He has some hits. Come on, y'all can't admit it. The girl has some nice songs. And the last thing I want to say, Jason, on this last report was LisaRaye. She is good in Hollywood. She creates controversy. Her and Wendy Williams have a great relationship. So anything that LisaRaye says is gonna come on the fucking Wendy Williams show. The mess report.
Sir.
Now let me start by saying I fuck with Zaydan. This is just an off week for you. Like the decorations were cute, and I want to send you some eggnog. Please send me your address. I want Kelvin send Zaydan some eggnog, but I want you to put a red bow on it and wrap it with Christmas lights. Send it to him, please. And a gaggy so he can drink. What?
He didn't get it. He wasn't catching the signals. He missed all the hints. Everybody was just like.
Zaydan reminded me of my family at Thanksgiving who didn't catch that I was not bringing bitches home, that I was a whole commitment.
Some people just go and go and go.
Zaydan said, bitch, I have the messy report. How you gonna go create a whole report for a show? Bring on a caller, please. I think I need a thermometer because I feel hot. He done made me catch a cold. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I know you spicy. Go ahead. Let's get into it.
I feel like Bobby did this just because he wanted to fuck Big Dick. What's his name? Omarion. Yeah. What is
wait. Omarion is not gay.
No, what's his name? I'm high as fuck right now. All right, I'm sorry. Let me get it together.
Andre.
What is Jeffree Star's ex? No, they weren't even together. Because what you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Because you're high. What are you talking about?
Listen, I love you. Let me just. I don't even know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Let me just say I love you. I love what you're doing. I'm happy that I was able to talk to you.
Wait. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I fucking live for you. Because you're the male version of the fucking Bell Twins right now. Okay, you don't know what the fuck you want to say. But you are so happy, and I can feel your vibe through the phone, and I just want to say that I love that you are happy, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
You are so. Did you see my profile pic? Is that why you really fuck with me too? Oh no, what is this on? I have commented. You're gonna see my comment, and it's Miguel Marrero.
Okay. What were you commenting?
Listen, I'm gonna come live with you one day because I feel like me and you, Jason. I feel like I really fuck with you. I'm a Scorpio, by the way.
My ex was a Scorpio. I don't know if that's a good thing.
I know. I will fuck this shit up. No, let me.
Okay, wait. We can't.
Yo,
hold on.
I was about to say some crazy shit. You looking real. Let me just say, Jason. Listen, you looking real good. I have to tell you, you looking real good.
Thank you so much.
Props to you. Props to you, Daddy-O. Props to you.
Okay, thank you. Let's take another call.
Really?
Okay, hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello? Next caller. Hi, this is Jason. What's up?
Hey, Jason.
What's up?
How you doing?
Oh, girl, it's late. Come on. What's up?
First of all, I want to call and I want to talk about Kevin Hart. I don't think there was nothing wrong with what he said. It was just a joke for the last time. The next thing I want to say is I do think Kelsey should come on your show and tell her side, because after that diss track, I don't know who's telling the truth and who's telling the lie, because everything was all over the place with her. That Larsa story, I know you didn't hit on that, so I don't know where we going with that, but that's T.
Well, the T is that Larsa Pippen is dating a guy from the same team as Jordan Woods. So I can't wait to see the fallout in the locker room, because somebody gonna get their ass whooped. But I love Larsa, and no shade to Jordan. I'm actually happy for Jordan. I'm happy for Larsa. I want every woman to find the man of their dreams. I want every man to find the man of his dreams. And I want everybody to have a bunch of sex, baby. And if it's gay sex, send it to my DM, please. Thank you. All right, next caller, please. Jay, you're messy, and I like you. You need to keep coming back to the show. Hello?
Is that Larsa Pippen?
Hello?
Hi. Can you turn the show down? Because I don't want to hear myself.
Hey.
What's up?
Okay, I paused it. I just wanted to comment on freaking Mulatto.
Well, what about it?
Controversial, but I think it's smart that she has her name Mulatto, because we wouldn't be talking much if her name wasn't controversial. And then also, I have your book. I love your book.
Thank you.
And then also, I love you, Jason Lee. I just shouted you out on Twitter. This is Typical Tiffany. Yes.
Hey, Typical Tiffany. I typically don't get these kind of compliments. So I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the book. By the way, if you're online and you need some inspiration, please go get the book. God Must Have Forgotten About Me. There's a lot of people that are recently discovering the book and messaging me about how it's helped them and changed their lives. And I really do appreciate it because I'm in the process of writing my second book. But thank you for calling. Next caller, please.
Yeah. Have y'all seen the moon?
Hey, Jason. Can you hear me?
What's up? I hear you.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, first off, no glitching, no bugs. You got production together. Yes.
You know, they tried me when we first. They tried. Now I ain't gonna lie. They tried me when I first started. But you know, like I ain't never produced no show. We ain't never produced no.
No, you were right. You were getting them together. It's good tonight. You got a good show tonight. Jason.
Listen, I have to shout out my team. Adam is sitting back here. Let me tell you something. Y'all, come over here, Adam, real quick. Come here real quick. Let them see you because I'm gonna show y'all who's to blame when it's wrong, and I'm gonna show you who's to blame when it's right. But Adam been with me for 5 years. All the shows you've seen, all our content, all our sizzles, everything. This is Adam right here. No, keep come all the way around. Okay, this is Adam right here.
Hi, Adam.
Adam is the one that be making all this disrespectful shit that y'all see me put out. And so when y'all think it's the black people doing it, it's the white people over here doing it.
That's true, T.
But no, Adam has been figuring this show out since day one. So, and by the way, come here, Alexis. This is the person pulling up all y'all messy ass comments. So anybody who gets mad thinking that I can do it, I ain't doing it. I'm just here with the lights. Wait,
got you.
This is the person who's doing all the messy ass comments. So be mad at her. But go ahead. What's up? Talk to me.
Well, to comment on a couple of things. Kelsey, I think you definitely need to interview her. Just get her side of the situation because it's like, May, you made a whole album about the wrong person. Why are you mad at Kelsey? She didn't shoot you. Like, that's just where I'm coming from. I'd like to hear what Kelsey thinks about that. The next thing, Jason, I was going to ask, did you catch the Breakfast Club this morning?
Oh no, but I did hear that my name was going to be brought up. Give me the tea because I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Hold on. Like Jay said, I don't go down to the slums, darling.
We don't reach.
Please tell me about it. Tell me. Give me the tea. Come on.
Well, Flavor Rowe was putting some disrespect on the name. What did you?
I don't know her.
What did you do?
I don't know her.
Wait, tell me what was said. Tell me what was said because I don't really pay attention to people that inject themselves with lube and fucking tire fix-a-flat. Okay, you can't talk to me about a shit a gremlin or a motherfucking ogre from under a bridge say. But go ahead and I was too busy counting money today. Go ahead.
Well, basically what I got, I don't know what happened with y'all before, with Tiffany or whatnot, but she said the next time she sees you, be ready to square up. She was really on one, Jason. I don't know what was going on. And Charlotte Bain, he was trying to defuse it, but she was just like, when I see him, it's on. When I see him, I'm a man. I'm just like, girl.
Well, unfortunately, we don't run in the same circles. And the closet that she comes out of ain't one that would hang anything that I wear. And the other thing I'll say this, right? When you make money like I do and when you're successful like I am, I'm on VH1, MTV, Fox Soul, iHeart, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I'm doing so many things that how can a person have a one-sided beef? Now, we would never talk about a Flame or a Moreau on this show if it wouldn't have been
right.
If it wasn't talking about me on Breakfast Club, it would not be talked about here. And so I don't even know why there's a beef. All I said was the nigga got a dick and a pussy. Now, here's the thing that I'm concerned about. Don't it call itself he, she, we?
Yeah. Yep.
So if you're a he, she, we, you can't be mad that I call you a nigga with a dick and a pussy because you don't even know who you are. So how do I refer to you? What noun do I use?
All you gotta do is tuck it in.
Jason, to be honest, I don't ever remember you talking about.
Let me tell you guys, okay,
whatever the pronoun you want to use.
It. Let me tell you why it's mad, okay? And I'm gonna just say this really quick, okay?
Gender X.
And I'm not saying it because it's a transsexual. I'm calling it it because he, she, we don't even know what the fuck it is because they won't accept the is it a pronoun? Okay, whatever.
They.
Let me say this. This is why Flame Monroe is mad and trying to build up this smoke screen of a fight that I don't even know anything about. Wait, hold on. Listen. The reason why Flame is upset is because one day I got invited to a New Year's Eve party last year by Tiffany Haddish with Common, and we were there at a house that Flame Monroe would never be invited to if it wasn't for Tiffany. And while we were there, I invited Flame to come on my show because Tiffany had told me about Flame. I had never seen Flame. Flame's been in the business for 97 years. I've never seen a thing that it's done. Hold on, but let me finish. Hold on. So it's been in the business for 97 years. I mean, if you ever seen the hairline on that bitch nigga, or if you ever saw the skin on that bitch nigga, you would understand that none of us want to see that thing breathing and living on any platform, not even Twitter, not even Black Gay Chat, not even Adam for Adam, not even in Grindr. Okay, but the problem is when I invited it on the show, it said, and I quote, "I don't want to come on your show because all you want to talk about is the controversy with the gay community," because people were dragging it for calling it a she, we. Because people in the trans community are dying, being beat up, being killed because people do not fuck with the trans movement. And so when they went on the Breakfast Club, when it went on the Breakfast Club the first time, they did so much to set the trans movement back that they got drugged by the LGBT community. And they thought that I was going to bring it to the show and drag it back out of the closet. So I don't know what it said, but could somebody tell me what was exactly said by it?
Oh, Jason.
Call her, tell us. That's what you talk about, right?
Nah, you right. I mean, you probably won't. You probably have no interest in even going to see the interview. It's not worth it. I just heard your name this morning, and I wanted to know if you had got word of that, and it sounds like you did.
I saw like 2 people mention my name because nobody listens to what it has to say. You know what I mean? Like, I've been published in Vogue and Vanity Fair. I've been on the show everywhere. Well, why would I mean, if it wasn't for Tiffany Haddish, I wouldn't even know that bitch nigga. And he's been around for 132 years. Like, I feel like if you're a comedian and the only jokes that we know is you bashing your own community on Tiffany Haddish's Netflix special that aired this or last year, and you've been in the game for 222 years, that's an indication that you're not here to stay, sis. I know we saw it on Botch, right? I mean, if it hasn't been on Botch, it's going to be on Botch. What? I mean, I don't know.
She could use the coin.
You're right. Well, Jason, that was all I have for you. You have a good night. Keep it up.
Thank you. Well, listen. Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, and if it goes live in front of a bunch of saran wrap or foil from its basement, please let me know because I will never see it where I sit. But thank you so much. Next caller.
Has
Hello?
anybody else seen calls? Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I want to talk about mulatto.
Let's go. What are we talking about?
I don't agree with the fact that everybody's going off about this name choice. And I honestly think that a lot of times people, when it's a cute girl coming out in the game, they kind of just want to be haters because she's doing good. She's doing her thing. She's hustling. She's trying. She's paying homage to everyone. And the one thing people find to complain about is her name. She is a mulatto. Let her claim her name. If she wants to take that power back, let her. Nobody's tripping off these niggas using the N-word every 5 seconds. So why are we tripping over this girl who's hustling and really trying to get out here and make a name for herself?
Let me ask you a question real quick. You black, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm black. Full black.
Because I was about to turn off all the muted mics and let everybody talk to you. But I agree with you. I feel like, listen, Saweetie's name ain't Sweetener. You know what I mean? She's Saweetie. So y'all not telling Saweetie to become Sweetener. So why can't Mulatto be Mulatto? Why she got to be Big Lotto?
Exactly. I just feel like people want to be low-key haters, and I feel like every time it's somebody new, cute, who doesn't come off looking as like rough or just like crazy. I don't know. I just feel like they want to be haters, and let that girl. She's young. If she wants to change to Big Lotto, I guess that's on her. But I feel like she shouldn't let people punk her. She's doing her thing. She's doing a good job. She's out here, you know, doing her thing for the young girls. So let her keep doing her.
Cool. Thank you. So let me just say something before we take another caller.
Oh, Lord.
You know I'm ready.
I understand, and I'm going to give some free publicity to it. I understand that, what's the name? Flame Row has a show on Charlamagne's new network, and I appreciate that Charlamagne gave it a platform to talk about a beef that doesn't exist. But let me send a warning to everybody in this motherfucking industry real quick. Everybody, not just the bitches who wake up from the dead and get out their coffin with that caked on makeup and talk shit. All of the bitches that give them a stage to come for me. Let's be very clear. There's a cemetery at Hollywood Unlocked, and all your bodies are in it. And so when a bitch speak out their mouth to me, I may not come for them. I may come for you. So be very careful. And I also say, don't use me in Hollywood Unlocked as a marketing ploy, build this beef that don't exist, because nobody could pull up a receipt where I came for a Flame or a Moreau. But I will say, I got it for anybody who wanted any time of the day, anywhere on the planet. Now, all that we gonna show up and fight. I don't fight senior citizens. I don't fight with bitches, and I don't fight with niggas who are bitches. So at the end of the day, if you got anything to say, you can say it online and we can have fun. But remember this, you're not going to find a receipt on me, but bitch, I got all your receipts. Call me Neiman, call me Mark, call me anything you want. That
the
you
CVS receipt.
No. CVS is where that bitch is picking up her meds. I'm saying, and don't use me for a moment that should never exist, because bitch, you could never be where I'm at on your own. And Charlamagne, I know you had texted. Charlamagne gave me a heads up that it was talking about me, but Charlamagne didn't tell me what they said. So I'm going to go watch that show. And if it's bad enough, then tomorrow's going to be a very busy day on Instagram. Go ahead and take another caller. Fuck out of here. Hello?
Hello, Jason. I just had a question. Is for Christina, is she going to be able to now stop collecting her SSI checks and start this lavish rap career?
No, y'all know what?
Read her.
Yeah.
Do you know
Christina?
Wait,
read her.
Why you say she got a whole SSI check? Why she can't be using her allowance?
Let me see what Christina's saying.
I'm just making sure. I'm trying to support the cause. So I was hoping you can link her up to Cardi B and let her get a couple of free rhymes, and it's good for the disabled community. You're supporting the cause.
No, don't do
Read her.
Not the disabled community.
Oh shit.
Next caller, please.
I'm really gagging. This is Gag Nation. I'm gagging.
I can't. Hello?
Yes, Jason. Come on. We got to read these bitches.
What's happening? What's going on? Okay.
Sweetie?
Whoever that is on Instagram looking at Bobby Lytes' ass right now.
He got a fat ass.
It's not.
I'm about him, but Bobby got a fat ass. Like, I'm not lying.
I'll push the lesbian button for Bobby.
Okay, this is in response to the lady at the top of the screen that spoke about that you could be gay and still be in the church, in the house of the Lord. I don't know if she had ever picked up the Bible, read it, studied it, but
I have.
We already know God destroyed a whole city because of things like that for homosexuality.
First of all, hold on, hold on. Before he continues, first of all, my heart started beating fast because I thought she was Flame Monroe, and I thought I was about to have to burn this show down. But go ahead, let Sharon respond. Go ahead, Sharon.
Let me tell you something. Everybody want to talk about what God did and what God destroyed. God told you to do one motherfucking thing, which was mind your fucking business and don't fucking judge. So if you can't do that, don't talk to me about shit that's in the fucking Bible, because that's the first motherfucking thing he told you to do. Now, next caller.
Next.
Hold on. Finish. Hold on. I'm not finished.
Don't tell me, because let me tell you, I'm a Christian.
The audacity. You eating scripture?
I done did it. I done did it. Don't bring it. Don't bring it. Don't bring it.
Hallelujah.
Okay? I will do a motherfucking musical up in here. You can't tell me I got a huge love for God. Everywhere in my damn house, there's a Bible. Don't tell me I don't know nothing about God. Obviously, you know. Obviously, you know. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Hold on, Sharon. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Flame. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Fuck. Okay. First, Sharon ain't no punk, so let's let him talk, Sharon, and then I'm gonna let Sharon respond. Go ahead.
All right.
Thank you. I don't have anything against people that want to be gay or whatever, because I know a lot of people that are gay. Where I live in my neighborhood, my neighbors are gay. I speak to them all the time. A person that I know that's close to my heart. That person used to be that way, but
so you're not gay.
God changed that person.
You're not gay.
That person, huh?
You're not gay.
No, I'm not. No, I like women. I love me some women. I cannot be gay because.
Okay, wait. So let me ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm in my 50s.
Okay, have you had sex with a woman before you got married?
Yes, I did. And guess what? When I did that.
Hold up before I guess anything. Wait. This is the problem I have when people like you discover the manger and all of a sudden everybody going to hell. The problem that the Bible says, the problem that the Bible set up for you was it said that there's no one sin greater than another. So if you lie, if you fornicate, if you whatever kills, whatever, it's all the same sin. So how do you get it? How do you think it's fair? How do you think it's fair to create a platform of hate and discrimination when you out here violating the rules that's explicitly laid out in the Bible?
You're right, but guess what? You're right, and I'm not trying to discriminate. I'm not trying to build no platform of hate. I did that, and guess what? When I did that, I knew it was wrong, and I had to go back and repent to God. And I said, Lord, I was sorry, because guess what? When I did that, the Holy Spirit didn't let me rest, because the Holy Spirit told me, you're a child of God, and you knew that what you did was wrong. And I said, yes, and I had to repent and ask Jesus Christ to forgive me. The thing about it is, it's not about you sin and you make a mistake. But if you sin and you make a mistake and you know it's wrong, but you keep on being in that state, but you refuse to change, that's where. Can I just ask you?
Can I just ask you? You do know I'm gonna fuck a nigga this week, right?
Well, that's you. That's you. I'm
gonna enjoy. Wait, you know I'm gonna enjoy it and still go to heaven, right?
Jason, but that's you. If that's what you want to do, I will tell people that's between you and Almighty God. I don't judge you. But like,
mother, you sound like a lady. What are you talking? Like, you sound like a lady, mother. You can't. You wearing mixed linen right now. That is just as bad as a sin as being homosexual. So stop picking out sins. Because why is it that you get to go to church because of the sins that you did, but the gay people can't go to church because of their one sin? It don't make no sense.
Go ahead,
let me respond, y'all. And I'm the one that ain't picked up a Bible. Come here, babe. Come here. This is my husband. This is my man. Come here. Just lean on. You can put your head on my titties. Let me see.
Hey, husband.
Now, babe, was I over choir in Hawaii? Was I over praise dance ministry for the adults?
Yes, you were.
Was I over praise dance ministry for the kids?
Yes, you were.
Was I over hospitality?
Yes,
Do I know my verses in the Bible?
Yes, you do.
The fuck out of here, man. You can't come to me and tell me I ain't never picked up a Bible. I done did it all. What I'm not going to do is judge. I done had some of the people that you may call gayest that has impacted my life. I'm not finna sit there and judge anybody. Now, y'all be the same motherfuckers that's doing this. And Jason Lee, I know you don't like T.I., but you know I love T.I. T.I. say be the same people, want to talk shit about people, but then go fucking home and you're touching little kids and shit. Don't sit there and say what you said and then say, oh no, live your life. I'm not judging. Bitch, you was fucking judging. You said I never picked up a Bible. I practically taught the whole fucking church.
And you a mother.
Some of the worst people.
Come on, babe.
Some of the worst people in the world are the ones that so-called in church.
Thank you. That's why I don't even go into the fucking church no more, because of hypocrites like you. Okay? So
now you have to read a bitch in church, and that's not a good look.
And you
reading a bitch in church ain't good.
Wait, and you know it's some tea when the husband got to come out the living room watching football to get on here to tell y'all to go fuck yourself. Okay? Don't bother sharing. Zaydan, do you want to repent yourself because you done fucked up earlier? But let me go and give you a chance. Go ahead. What you want to say?
I'm fucking enjoying the conversation. You know, Sharon is absolutely right. I'm on Sharon's side. I'm a fucking gag nation. I'm on her fucking side. Just because you haven't picked up a Bible, shut the fuck up, because your sin isn't worth less doing than your sin. So you're still part of the LGBT community. If you're dating women, let's just be honest. You're dating women, you're part of the community. And now that you repented, you said, oh, the Lord told me that was so bad, I don't want to do it anymore. Shut the fuck up and get out.
I could guarantee he's choking that monkey to some gay porn. I could guarantee that.
First of all, like Jay said everything that I was thinking when he was talking, because I really did think that was Flame Row. Was it that one I thought was doing? Was it the other one? Okay. And let me just say this really quick. I know everybody's walking away saying, damn, Jason K for Flame. I don't hate Flame. I don't even know who that is. Like, I don't even live for these people. Like, I would rather get into a fight with Kevin Hart so I can get some clout than to follow up with a person who starred in The Mask. If you ever saw Cher's movie, The Mask, please Google right now. If you got the phone, Google Cher Mask. Just really, and then click images. Just do that for me really quick. Can somebody pull that picture up? Can you put that on the screen for me, please? Thank you. Okay, I don't argue with animals, you know what I mean? And so I'm not even really mad. I'm not even really mad. I'm just kind of annoyed that I didn't.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bark? What you gonna do? Bark?
Jason.
You have a photo? Hold on, y'all. Well, okay, go ahead, Sharon. We pulling it. Hold on, go ahead.
So look, what I was gonna say was about, which, by the way, there's my Bible. It was next to my nightstand, but I don't have a Bible. But anyway, you know, when people sit there and they come for you, what people don't understand, and you said this time and time again, is that what you do is a fucking job. When you leave your job, you're not thinking about anybody. So, for example, somebody that works at Burger King, bitch, when they get off, they're not sitting there and saying, hey, mama, how would you like it? Today's your day. Have it your way. They ain't thinking about their fucking job. They don't give two shits about it. Ain't nobody walking around with a McDonald's hat asking, would you like fries with that, when they get the fuck off of work? So nobody's thinking about this shit when you get off of work. Oh, shit, that's him. I remember that movie.
Rocky Dennis.
Put up. Do you have a picture of Flame Row?
That's Rocky Dennis.
What even is that? What even is that?
That's Rocky Dennis.
You gotta go look at the movie.
Listen, if y'all think that, wait, put the picture of Mask up one more time while you get the other picture. Now listen, I know y'all be talking about me. Y'all be talking about me and saying that all I do is lie and make up shit and say a lot of things that aren't true. Now I don't. Now hold on. If you have the other picture, can you hurry up and just put the thing?
That's the hills have eyes.
Okay, this is like, I'm a fight with this. I grew up feeling sorry for this. Why
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die either. Like, okay, now look, come back to me while you pull that up.
Oh, heel head ass motherfucker.
What you say, Ronnie?
Oh God.
I'm sorry, I say oh heel head ass motherfucker. Because his head is built like a heel.
Oh my gosh.
Back again.
I can't.
Go
I
back
never
again.
even knew who Flaming Row was. I didn't
His
know
uncle and his aunt had babies.
Right.
Oh God.
That was cute.
Cold head ass motherfucker.
Pull up
She
a
looks
work-
like a banana.
Wait, pull up a full body picture. Excuse me. Pull up a full body picture really quick. Because you know the thing that was crazy was I saw that Flame Rowe called me fat. And I was like, how can you call somebody fat who lost 90 pounds when you ugly? You can't wash that away even when you do a super rinse. So how?
That's fine.
Bitches love calling bitches fat, but we got fat asses too. It comes with it, bitch.
Go ahead, Ty. What are you gonna say?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's just it.
Okay, while we get another photo, can we take a caller so I can talk to somebody real quick? We got a lot going on over here. We're doing research. We're on animalplanet.com right now. Go ahead. Hello.
Discovery.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hello. What's going on?
Talk to me. What's up, Ike?
Yo, man, look, let me tell you. I would go to that church up there, the top corner right there, Miss Sharon, Pastor Sharon right there. I would most definitely go to her church right there. Now, she gave that pastor whatever he was. She gave it real to him.
Wait, was that a pastor? I don't think that was a pastor. I think that was a queen.
No, I'm talking about old girl up there in the corner with the big
Yeah,
rig.
but I'm
her.
saying, she wasn't talking to a pastor. She was talking to a queen.
Did you say with the big titties?
Oh, well,
Wait.
They not small.
No disrespect your man in the background, because you know I don't do women right now anyway, period. So yeah.
No, it's my hubby take care of these titties. It's good. But thank you.
Yeah, they look well taken care of. They do. You got it. You got what's going on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we take another caller? This show has wore me out. No, I can't. Hello?
Hello?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, Jason.
Hi.
So I just want to say, I love your show. I'm always tuning in every Tuesday and have me dead.
Thank you.
And I also, I got your hoodie and it ain't here yet. What's up with that, Jason?
Girl, I don't know. Did your credit card work? I mean, did you get did you check the tracking number? I don't know.
Well, it says to be here the Thursday or Friday, but I do want to get into this Kevin Hart situation.
Go ahead.
I feel like people are just too sensitive on the
Social media.
Is that Christina?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have something.
No, that's okay. It's okay. We can't hear you. The phone just disconnected. Okay.
Find the words, girl. Find the words.
No, and the phone disconnected. I said the phone disconnected. No, don't connect no more callers. Do you have a photo for me or not?
He's sending out code words.
Now,
I'm every woman.
Stop right there. Now, y'all think I'm about to argue with that? Go to mask real quick. Go back. Go to math.
Why these bitches always got to be blonde?
Go back. Okay, here's my thing.
Oh my God.
You cannot call me fat looking like that. I'm done. It's over. Fight. You can say whatever you want, Flame. It's all yours. Listen, y'all, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Oh, my food is cold downstairs. I'm so hungry. Child, we went longer than we needed to because y'all brought up some shit I didn't even know about. Y'all caught me off guard, but a nigga's gonna be ready because I'm about to go do my research right now. But right now, it's my final segment. That's Thoughts and Prayers. Now, here's where I give you my final thoughts. Before I do that, I want to say, all jokes aside, I don't hate Flame. I don't hate anybody. I don't think about these people. It's all comedy and it's all fun for me. And you can't fight with a person that you don't even know there's a fight, right? You know, one-sided fights are usually people clout chasing. And you already know Cardi said they'll do anything for clout. But here on Thoughts and Prayers, this week I had a gentle reminder of how short life can be. A friend of mine sadly committed suicide, and it made me think of how rough this year has been for all of us. And as we move through this last month of what has been a very, very trying year, we must remember one thing, and that's that we, the Gag Nation, we are still here, and that's a blessing. Gag Nation, I don't know you, and I don't know if I tell you this enough, but coming to you every week is something that I'm super grateful for, and I don't take for granted. We have built a family here. It's a very messy, unconventional, and ratchet-ass family, but hey, we all in this together. And so I want each of you to feel like you're a part of this family over here at Hollywood Unlocked. And family, we got to have each other's back. So today just so happens to be International Day of Giving, International Day of Giving. And your giving doesn't have to be a monetary give. So let's just lean on each other and help each other out. Be an ear, a soundboard, even a giving hand. Check on your strong friends like me. Because just because they seem to have it all together doesn't mean that they're not going through something. Even the strong need a helping hand. And I'm telling you that I'm a strong person. So as we make it through the season finale of 2020, let's all brace ourselves for what's to come. But remember that through it all, we've got each other because just like a family, we are stronger together. And if nobody else tells you this week, you are loved. I love you. And you need to talk. And if you need to talk to anybody professional, and you feel like you want to hurt yourself or harm others or just leave the planet that you know has to get better one day, please make sure you call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. They're open 24 hours. Again, that's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. They're open 24 hours. Now, this show wore me the entire fuck out. And so that's it for this episode of Gagging with Jason Lee. You never know what we're going to talk about next week. Next week, we go to 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So make sure you stay tuned. And the way you're going to find out about this, make sure that you're subscribed to all of our social media. We're on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're locked in and you're visiting HollywoodUnlocked.com. If you want our newsletter, you can send your email there and we'll make sure to stay connected. Also, make sure you're streaming this because we're a podcast on all of these streaming platforms. All right? So we're there. We're here. We're going to be everywhere that these boss bitches ain't. Until then, peace.